Hey everybody, welcome back to another live stream on Whatnot Wednesday. Hope everyone's having a very pleasant evening tonight. We're going to start things off with the round that's just about sold out. If you want to grab a spot, we're down to the single digits now on this one. It's the 50 hobby pack round with the under wraps autograph baseball. Had all kinds of crazy baseballs come out of this case. Granger offers professional grade. There's a random ad just played, but anyway, I think last night we had a Cal Raleigh home run derby, the pink home run derby baseball, T-Mobile pink ball, going to the great Bambino as he grabs another. I think it's his 13th or something like that. So we got 50 hobby packs. I'll count them all up. Usually we average at least 3 hits out of this round. We also have free packs of cards for you. There it goes right now. There's one of them. And let's go through the breaks so you know what we got. It's a later start tonight. Usually on a Wednesday, we'll start usually around 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern time. Start a little after 8 today because two of my daughters had a bridging ceremony for Girl Scouts, which basically means they move up to the next level. And so that was nice to go and see all that. And now we're back. We also have been dealing with a huge crisis in the house today, all day long. So I was dealing with that a little bit. But now we're here to break some cards for you. We have the Under Wraps signed bat box. Yesterday, a really nice Michael Harris bat going to T-Med. We have the Under Wraps signed jersey. There's crazy stuff in here. Some of you may have been here when we pulled yesterday's jersey. Guess who it was? It was a 1940s style Ted Williams jersey, autographed by Ted Williams. I couldn't believe it. Fat Frank taking this next one. Thank you very much. We got the Under Wraps round. That's going first. We've got the 20 Jumbo Pack round. We've got Leaf Metal, one round of that. Just one round of Chrome Black tonight. Usually we do two, but just one tonight since it's a shorter show. And then, of course, back by popular demand, we've got Museum Collection. We always like to do one museum every night. So that's what we got tonight. So not a huge night, not a 10 to 15 rounder like sometimes we'll do, but a nice manageable 7 rounds. So if you'd like to grab your spot, you can go ahead and grab them right now. We'll go ahead and pin this first round. We'll be in it in a second because we're just about sold out. Here's all the Tampa Bay Rays. Start them off at $1, and let's go and get started right now. I'll get the Pirates fired up. Paul Skeens pitching tonight. I'll be watching that and reacting or raging. Hopefully, it's not another rage fest. Pirates losing yesterday 7-0. Bubba Chandler walking 6 guys. I think he leads the National League in walks. I'm expecting him to get sent out soon. He's not ready. Probably as soon as Jared Jones comes back, that'll be the corresponding move. Carlos Correa is done for the year. I saw a little note about that. Man, it just doesn't get any easier for the Astros. What do we got here? Yankees, Texas. Do I watch that one or do I watch Cubs, Reds? Let's check out the Texas and Yankees, even though it's a 6-0 game. Texas. What's going on, Yankees? Who's pitching for you? Like, what the heck? Blowout. 6-0 Rangers. That spot's going to be sold to JJ. Thank you very much, JJ. We got another one for you. It's the Texas Rangers. Speaking of Texas, I'll start them off at $1. They got a bunch of nice signatures in Under Wraps. Zebix picks up the Rangers. Will Warren's pitching. Well, with that Yankees lineup, you always got a shot. Looks like they just ended the 4th. They are what? I think they've got the best record in the American League, don't they? Been very good. I was looking at the American League stats today, or the standings. Absolutely ridiculous. There is not a single team over 500 in the Central, and in the West, there's only one team over 500, and it's only one game over. It's the A's. Like, what's going on in the American League? Why are they so bad? If the Pirates, who are a last place team, were neither of those divisions, they'd be in first place. But they're in the Central and in the last place, 5 games out. That spot's going to go to Zebix. Congratulations. Good luck. Next, we'll do another one for $1. Here's all the Minnesota Twins. Good luck. It's live right now. Steve says it's bad. You know, why is it so bad? What if a team, I don't think there's ever been a team that's won the division with a losing record. And there is a chance that could happen this year. I mean, the Tigers are going to be down now with Tarek Skubal for like 3 months. It'll be interesting. I think the Guardians are probably right around a 500 team at their best. And Valdez, he got a 6-game suspension. I forgot to watch that today because I was busy. I got to see this brouhaha. Patrick is in the house. He's got the Twins. Thanks, Pat. Next up, we got the Milwaukee Brewers. They're a $40 team. We'll start them off at $1. They've had some great names on the checklist. They actually pulled not too long ago, a big Brewers hit. Robin Yount and Paul Molitor, dual autographed Hall of Fame baseball. That was pretty crazy. And for all of you in here, maybe some of you can give me some advice. I'm dealing with a big crisis here at home, and maybe some of you have gone through this and can give me some advice on what I should do. So I'm just taking the Astros, and there goes M. Davis taking the Brewers. Thank you very much. Next up, there's only 3 teams left. Here comes all the Pirates looking for Paul Skeens. It's live right now. We've actually found the Paul Skeens last week. It's like an $800 baseball. And Brand is going to win a free pack of cards. Pirates, an $80 spot. No takers on them. Next up, Nationals. All right, Nationals have Tom Brady signed baseballs in here. And Vladimir Guerrero Sr. signed baseballs. And Vlad Sr., who else? Dylan Cruz, James Wood. All right, I'll tell you, Steve. It's not good. So, I wake my daughter up every morning in probably the rudest way possible because she never gets herself up. So, probably the rudest way possible to wake someone up is just to go in the room and flip the lights on. That's what I do. It's like you're getting up because I'm leaving and I'm not going to have a chance to check on you 3 or 4 times to make sure you're up. So, I always go in there, flip the lights on, say, time to get up, time for school. Jerry with this one. Cold water would be worse. Good luck, Jerry. Here is the Oakland A's. They're a great spot. They've got a bunch of good names in this. Down to $50 they go. Half price on the A's. A bunch of Hall of Famers in there along with Nick Kurtz and Jacob Wilson. So anyway, today when I went in there to wake my daughter up for school, I flipped the lights on and then out from underneath her bed runs a mouse. There's a mouse in my house. I do not know how it's got there. I know we've had an issue with them in the garage. A mouse in my house. I freaked out. I was about ready to leave for work, and that set me back. I told her, stay. I watched where the mouse went. It went like in the corner, and she had like a freaking pair of sweatpants in the corner. I was like, stay right here, watch that. And I went and I got all these traps. I got a bunch of glue traps in the garage. I went and I got all those and I lined them up so that there was no escape. Line them up along she's got an entrance to the bathroom, and there's like a strip to go out to her main room. There's no escape. I put glue traps there, surrounded the sucker, surrounded it, and then there's a pair of sweatpants. I went and I got a metal rod. Pirates are coming up next for $1. There they go, live right now. So I took the metal rod and I started bashing the sweatpants with it, bashing the heck out of it. And then I lifted up the sweatpants and it wasn't there. It was gone. It disappeared. And I was like, I don't know what happened. Into thin air. I had my daughter watch the whole time to make sure it didn't move to another part. And she was watching those sweatpants. And then she did a little bit of research and got down on the floor. And there's a little hole underneath the sink that leads into like the rafters out by the garage. So it must have snuck back out. So we are in full-blown panic mode right now. That spot's going to Executor. It's Executor. It's a failed payment. So see if you can get that to go through to start the break. Steve says, seal that hole ASAP. There's $126 of mouse traps around it right now, like literally. I didn't get a chance to seal it yet. I got to go and, go to Lowe's and get the materials to do that. I didn't have time to today with the ceremony and everything. But I got to seal that up. Expanding foam, it says T-Man. That's probably a good idea. I do have expanding foam. I literally have 2 cans of that because I was going to use that to seal up a little area where there's some bees and some soffits. Before sealing the hole, put some steel wool in the hole and then seal it. Let me write this down. Some good ideas for those of you that have dealt with this kind of stuff before. Steel wool in hole. Seal it. Expanding foam. Yeah, and my daughter got yelled at because she had a bunch of food up there. That's a no-no. No food's allowed. And she had she's sneaking food. I was like, what the heck? There's literally cookies on your dresser. Poison. Yeah, we have all kinds of traps up there right now, and we're gonna try to go after it. And see, with mice, there's always evidence. There's always like droppings and stuff like that. We've never seen that, so I think that we caught it early, and it's a war now, all-out war. And I literally bought every single mousetrap at Walmart after that ceremony, setting them all up, throwing the kitchen sink at it. Yeah, I caught like 4 or 5 out in the garage this winter. I'm sure there's a bunch more out there that are evading me, but we're going all out now. MPO has the Arizona Diamondbacks. Let's go ahead and read through this. Just be careful with the poison. Don't want it to get trapped in the wall and start to smell. That's a good point. Now, I just want to trap it on a glue pad and get it out of here, but we'll see. Stuff a piece of Brillo and then foam the crap out of that thing. We got the Atlanta Braves going to the Great Bambino. Baltimore Orioles going to South Jersey. Can they eat? They probably could eat through that foam though. So I'm going to go and start working in the garage and really hitting them there too. Team Ed with the Boston Red Sox, Chicago Cubs. I live out in the country, so this is kind of freaking problems we get. David C with the Cubs. White Sox going to the Great Bambino. Cincinnati Reds are going to go to Michael. How am I doing? Hanging in there. Cleveland Guardians are going to go to the Great Bambino along with the Rockies. We got the Detroit Tigers going to the Great Bambino. Psalms is going to have the Houston Astros. Kansas City Royals going to the Great Bambino. Angels going to Psalms. Team Ed with the Dodgers. Marlins going to go to the Great Bambino. M. Davis is going to have the Brew Crew. Minnesota Twins are going to go to Patrick Haley. We got Sir Penguin with the New York Mets. New York Yankees are going to go to the Great Bambino. Oakland A's are going to Beth. Bambino's got the Philadelphia Phillies. Pirates to Executor. Thank you very much. Bambino with the Padres. Jerry with the San Francisco Giants. TJ Bone is going to have the Seattle Mariners. Fat Frank is going to have the Cardinals. Then Tampa Bay Rays, we're going to have JJ 1974. Zebix is going to have the Texas Rangers. And Jib with the Blue Jays. And Jerry with the Nationals. So we're good to go. Good luck, everybody. Also, here in Pennsylvania, gas just hit freaking $5 a gallon. Like, I was like, it went from $4.40, like $4.49 to $4.64, and then 2 days later, now it's $5. So that's another thing that's really irritating me because I drive a lot. Just been a bad day, I guess. Best part was my daughter's ceremony, though, so that was nice. At least we had that. Oh, Rock says my gas is $6.20, $5.96 for Nielsen. Yeah, the only people that have it good are like people in South Carolina, and it's not even good there. It's probably like $3.15. Here's your 50 hobby packs. Let's count them up and do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50 on the dot. Patrick says state of emergency down in Kentucky over these gas prices. I was telling my wife, there's going to be nobody at the beach this summer. No one's going to, half the people are going to stay home. Show me the cars. I thought Virginia was bad. $4.49 a gallon. Yeah, we're pulled in the sheets today. It was $4.94. I was like, oh, why are they ripping people off? My wife's like, I was driving around all over the place. It's $5 in a lot of places. Yeah, that was like the least, like, last thing I was thinking I was going to see when I went in there. And then also, unrelated to that, I got out of the car today. I was like, "Who hit your car?" Getting out of my car, and there's a giant dent in my wife's car, and her tire's flat. So there's more that I'm gonna have to deal with. I'm gonna have to crawl underneath there and throw a spare on there, or see if I can pump it up and see if it holds air enough to get her down to Sam's Club and get some new tires. When it rains, it pours. Yeah, it's just one of those days. The good news is 15 days of school left, and then I'm done forever. I went through a drawer today. John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. There's our first hit. We'll take a Hall of Fame hit. Going to the Atlanta Braves. That's going to go to the great Bambino. I threw out a whole drawer of DVDs. Like all these DVDs, like Selena and just all kinds of stuff that I showed years ago, but I don't show them anymore because if I wanted to watch those, I could just literally. I have a smart TV in my room, so I could just go on there and just queue it up. There's Adrian Hauser. No need for that. Just a bunch of junk. Like if I bring that stuff home, my wife's gonna kill me. She's gonna call me a hoarder. Tell me to get rid of it. Getting all that stuff out of there. Just trying to clean out. Yeah, I'll be done teaching. I'm retiring from teaching forever. Starting my last day is June 1st, I think. I've been a teacher since I was 22 years old. It's all I've really ever done outside of work at Burger King as a teenager. I could still be a substitute teacher. Yeah, my state certificate, my teaching certificate, is good for 99 years or something like that. Executor says, "Congrats! I'm barely getting into teaching. Any advice?" Yeah, you gotta lock it down like early in the year. I know you want to like probably like be nice and have fun and everything, but you can't. You gotta lay the law down. Don't let them get over on you, or they'll always get over on you, and it'll be a tough rest of the year. I think when I started, that was the hardest thing. Is just like classroom management. Just you got to be mean, and like I'm by nature, I'm not mean. I don't yell. I don't ever yell. I don't yell at my kids. And the kids will kind of sniff that out and see what they can get away with. So set some rules. Always make them sit in their assigned seats. That's one too. If you don't, they're going to be sitting with their friends and talking over you. Here's Tarek's Screwball rookie card. He's hurt. It's a shame. These are some Bowman from 2021. 3 months. He's probably out, and who knows. I hope they don't go in there and be like, well, probably going to need TJ. How do you feel about retirement being so close? You know, it's kind of like it's almost the end of the year. So it's kind of the feeling that I always get at the end of the year. I get all happy because I know that I'm going to be off work for 2.5 months for summer. It's just I'll never be going back. So that'll be weird. No, it's a 7 years and a day watching Jabs. Now I'm keeping track of my stats. That's awesome. 7 years, you're probably in the top 10% for sure. Hey, Chrisick, everybody's doing fine. Everybody's healthy. And all four of my kids that are in school tomorrow all have field trips. So that's kind of crazy that they all are going on field trips the same day. My daughter is going off to Gettysburg. I got to take her into school super early. And then the other ones are going. My son's going to some park. My daughter is going to Pittsburgh. My other daughter is going. I can't even remember where she's going. Field trips for everybody. Here we go. Jose Iglesias Mother's Day. If we were doing the Mother's Day challenge right now, boom, that would have been a $500 card. Gettysburg is a fun trip. That was a great movie. I don't know if anyone ever watched the Gettysburg movie with was it Tom Berenger and Jeff Daniels, 1994. That was a great movie. We saw that in the movie theater like 7 times because my mom's a big Civil War buff. A really great movie. And here's hit number 2. It's Anthony Rizzo. It's going to be a game-used relic for the Yankees. Yankees might need him in the lineup tonight. They're not doing anything. Great Bambino gets that hit. 50 hobby packs and the baseball. T-Man, I shipped your stuff out today. Man, I had to do a jersey and a bat. I found the biggest box that I could find. So it's on the way. You'll know it when you see it. It looks like there's like a refrigerator in there or something. Because I wanted to ship it all together. So I got your jersey in there that you won. I got your Ted Williams jersey. I got your bat in there. I put a bunch of like craft paper in there to keep it from like rattling around. Noah Leone is a Jobs top follower. Very nice. James Longstreet is a distant cousin of my dad's. Very nice. That was Tom Berenger's character, right? My mom has all of our history. She knows a bunch of our relatives that fought in the Civil War and everything. She got it all the way back to like this, I think, early 1800s, 1700s. Our 8th great grandpa was friends with James Madison, is what my daughter just told us. Like they would write letters to each other. My mom has them. James Madison, as you might know, was the what was he? 4th president of the United States, right behind Thomas Jefferson. So that's pretty wild. There's Bo Bichette. I don't even know why I just took Bo Bichette out to sleeve him. He's been like the worst player in MLB this year. He doesn't even deserve to sleep, but I'll do it since I took it out. Bo Bichette rookie card this year. 2 home runs, -4 player. Rocky Coop says, I'm related to the Hatfield and McCoys. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I wish I could say there's like some big name, like a president or something that we're related to, but I don't know. My dad's family all came from Germany. My dad was actually born in Germany, so I don't know if there's anybody that might have been famous over there way back in the day. And my mom's a little bit of everything. But my mom's side of the family has been here for centuries, I feel like. Hey, Libby, how far back does our history go on Gaga's side? You know? 1700s. That's pretty awesome. Hey, you could find an Otani all aces in here. Razzle says wife is related to Daniel Boone. That's pretty cool. Some of our ancestors were on the Mayflower in 1620. See, I need to take more interest in this. Kraken says, what's up? Been a long time since I stopped in. Pulled a gold Otani out of a collector's box. Congratulations. Chris says, I bought an autographed baseball from Fanatics. It was in a Ziploc bag. What? Those Fanatics products, like, what are they doing with that? I mean, these under wraps are real professional. Yeah, family history just gets kind of lost. You're right, Patrick. It's like it's just a name. It's kind of sad. And a lot of those people in the 1700s, 1800s, like they didn't leave anything behind. There's no writings or anything. A lot of them didn't even write. You basically get maybe their name, maybe how many kids they had, maybe where they were born, where they died. It's just some name on a piece of paper. A lot of them don't even have pictures. Photographs didn't come around till like what, 1800s. Here's Kutch. He's batting 9th now, man. He's about ready to be off the team. Andrew McCutcheon. He is challenging this pitch. Or someone, his name was Austin Wells. I don't know. I just know there's a challenge. So the umpire step out. Yankees are challenging it. It's a strike. It's going to hurt Kutch. Good challenge by Austin Wells. There's Rock and Coop grabbing a spot. Thank you very much. I always wanted to do one of those 23andMe DNA tests, but I never did because I thought that they would probably just sell my data. Hey, Kutch gets a hit on a hit run. Would have been a ground out to second base. Very nice. Bo Bichette, hit number 3. Anyone else get really annoyed at the airport when you go there and they take your picture? Has anyone ever denied that and been like, no, you can't take my picture. Just look at my freaking ID. That's what it's there for. I hate that so bad because they say they delete it immediately, but you know they're not deleting it. It's probably going to Palantir somewhere, and they're building a giant database. What happens if you turn? Have you turned it down, and what happens? Like a bunch of people get come over. Oh, for sure they're not deleting it. They're using it. It's going to be in 10 years. They're going to track your every move. There's going to be facial recognition software on every street lamp. Yeah, I know you can turn it down, but I've never done it before, so I didn't want to get all held up and have to go to a back room. And then, like, I thought that, you know, I'm going to get questioned, like, so why don't you want to do this? Why can't you just have your picture taken? Are you a fugitive or something? It just feels like a real infringement on your privacy and your rights and everything. It's really annoying. I don't know if anyone has turned it down yet. I'm always watching, like, you know, there's usually a big line there. I'm always watching to see if anyone turns it down, to see what happens, and no one has. Super annoying. Government just keeps expanding its reach. That's another reason why I like Bitcoin so much, because they can't get to that. Hey, Juan Soto. Juan Soto on the game used bat. That's number 4, and he's on the Padres there. So it's going to go San Diego Padres taking this one. Congratulations, a San Diego Padres Juan Soto. She says, I'm not a big traveler, but I never even heard of that. Yeah, when you go show your license and your boarding pass, before you go through security, they take your picture. You have to stand there and take your picture. Like, what's the point of it? Like, why? Except to just be super nosy. So it has the highest WAR of any under 30 player. I don't know if he's really under 30, though. I have a passport. Yeah, I use a passport, but they still take my picture. Yeah, it's been going on for a few years. I usually fly maybe like 2 to 3 times a year, and it's been going on for a few years now. It's super annoying. It's got to be for the national database. They're gonna know everything about you, every little thing you do. Yeah, it's like 1984 is coming true. Super surveillance. Oh, by the way, the next round coming up, I should pin it. I usually do. I forgot to do it. It looks like it's going to be the Under Wraps Bat Box. So we love that one around here. It's coming up next. The Bat Box. If you're ever unsure what round's coming up next, it's always the round that's closest to going next. We just run into that. Yeah, you can grab your spots in other rounds too. We're at 4 hits already, so we're off to a good start with these packs. We only had 2 last round. Last time we did a 50 pack, I think there was 2. Well, we're up to 4. And looking for more. Hideo Nomo jersey in this round. I can't even fly right now. I misplaced my freaking passport after I came back from our last trip. I don't know where it is. Went down to... I had it for Puerto Rico, then we flew to Florida. I used it there too. And I don't know. I don't know where it is. Gotta really find that. Spring cleaning is upon us. I'm gonna turn this place upside down. Looking for it. I bet it's probably in my bedroom. I always carry it in my pocket with my ID and with my wallet and everything. I probably came back, went right to bed, and I guess I'll have to figure out when I came back and go. I got cameras around, so I could go and maybe look at the camera and see if I did anything, if they still have it. I don't know how long it keeps the footage for. I don't have a real ID either, yeah. I think my birth certificate's like still at my mom's house or something like that, so I just use a passport. You should just be able to show your passport and just be like, hey, look, I got a passport, give me a real ID. Right? That would make sense. Because you had to have all that documentation when you got your passport. It was a pain in the butt to get one of those, says Rock. Sounds like it. All right, here's the last stack. We're at 4 hits in this round from the Under Wraps. Yeah, 7 points of ID. Let's just take like a bill in there, like to show that you like live at that address too. All my bills are online. I don't even know where I'd find it at. Like, I think I'm just all auto pay and pay a utility bill, like sending it out forever. It just goes away like magic. Here's the Heritage from 2026. Beth says real ID was so easy. Bring your birth certificate and social security card when you go vote. Isn't an ID just enough? I've never heard of that. I think an ID should be enough for that. And there's Pete Alonso. That's hit number 5. We got Roman Anthony up for grabs next. And Guardians, a birth certificate and a social security card's a bit much. I think ID is all you need. That's kind of crazy. I'd have to veto that and be like, come on. Who has? I don't even know where my birth certificate is. I think it's in my mom's house somewhere, and I think my social security card probably is too. Alrighty. I know I had to get a passport though, so they're around somewhere. Had to bring both originals. What if you don't have originals? I guess you can get a replacement because people lose stuff. There's floods. There's fires. Stuff gets stolen. If you get hired, you have to show a birth certificate. Yeah, I got hired in 03. I've had the same job since 03. That's kind of wild. Here we go. The main event. Under wraps. Baseball. Last one was Cal Raleigh. Let's see who's coming up next. All right. These are really, really nice. We do have to have the checklist ready to go because a lot of times, especially if they're retired players, it could go to different teams. Some players have played on multiple teams. Like if it's a Roger Clemens, is it Red Sox? Is it Astros? Is it Blue Jays? Is it Yankees? We would need the list to know. I know like Mike Piaz is in there. He's played for a bunch of teams. MLB Under Wraps Volume 2 checklist. All right, we got it. Here we go. The next one, this case has been crazy, by the way. A ton of Hall of Famers and massive names. And the baseball is a standard MLB baseball. And here comes your autograph, everybody. The next baseball from this case, oh my goodness, a 3,000th career hit. Inscribed Baseball 8/23, 2022. Looks like it starts with a C. What do you guys think? 3,000 hits? Is that Miggy? Look at this beautiful baseball. Unbelievable. Now the question is, who's the player? I'm thinking it's Jake says Biggio. It wouldn't be Biggio because of 2022. And it is going to be Miguel Cabrera. Man, what a hit. It is Miggy. Now we go to the checklist to see Miguel Cabrera. It is from the inscribed checklist. Let me check him out. Cabrera. It is going to go to the Detroit Tigers, obviously. Just had to make sure. He's on there twice, actually. He's for the Marlins and the Tigers on this one. This one, however, since it is what do you guys, I don't know, what do we do with this one? Miguel Cabrera, he's got 2 autographs on the checklist. So, man, does it go to the Marlins or the Tigers? I would say Tigers because the hit happened in a Tigers uniform. Typically, when they have this issue, they put like they put a big logo on the baseball. It'll be like a Tigers baseball with Tiger stitching. It doesn't say on the card, and the checklist has Miguel Cabrera twice. So He's on there for the Marlins and the Tigers. Now, let's take a look at who has it. If it's going to the Tigers spot, it goes to the great Bambino. If it goes to the Marlins, it also goes to the great Bambino. It's a moot point. So the great Bambino takes his 13th baseball home. One way or another, he was going to get this one. How about that one? Yeah, I would have said Tigers for this because 3,000. 14th baseball now. And I think that's 5 in a row. He is owning this case. And this case, by the way, has been absolutely insane. And I will tell you, there's still 2 more boxes left from this case. So Friday night and Sunday night, we'll continue to hit this case. And it's just like every ball is a massive hit. A 3,000th hit baseball of Miguel Cabrera is a really awesome pull right there. So congratulations, the great Bambino, on a roll. And I'm glad that he bought both of those teams. And he was, no way, you're at that game? You got to see Miguel Cabrera's 3,000th hit, and now you've got a baseball inscribed. That's pretty awesome. That's really, really cool, actually. So congratulations to the great Bambino. Get your name on the prize list. You take the bell. And now we're going to the bats. So same deal, except now it's an autographed player with it on a baseball bat, which is pretty wild. These have been really, really nice as well. So if you'd like to grab any spots, we've got 11 spots remaining. Here's the Colorado Rockies. We'll go ahead and start them off at $9. By the way, these rounds all come with jerseys too, a free jersey to one person. Let me go grab the next box. I've got 2 more from this Tom Brady case, and then I've got another case that we'll be going into after that. Here's your bat. Find that mega box now that comes with this. Here's your mega bat, mega box, all ready to go. By the way, great Bambino, since I've got you in the chat, he says Aaron Judge just hit a home run. He's up right now. I'm going to get to see it. Here comes Aaron Judge's blast, everybody. Great Bambino with the tip. Couple pitches behind. But your leaf metal, Bambino, are we good to send that with everything? There it goes, center field. Oh, Wall Scraper just made it over into the bullpen. 15 for Judge. Judge is not slowing down, man. Like, all-time great right there, Aaron Judge. I wasn't convinced earlier on in his career. I was like, he was a little bit of an older rookie. He's a great player, but I'm not even so sure he'll be in the Hall of Fame. But now he's a unanimous guy for me. Like, he's a Hall of Famer already. Can't believe how good he is. One of the best players. If it wasn't for Ohtani, he would be undoubtedly the best player in the game. There's some debate with Ohtani in there. Michi's going to have that Rocky spot, by the way. Here's another one. It's the Marlins. They've got Ichiro. They've got Miguel Cabrera bats. Start them off at $10. Bambino's like 5 minutes ahead of White Sox Tom. Well, White Sox Tom and I both have Vizio TVs, so that's why. We're both always behind. We're going to have the Marlins are still going. Ichiro and Miguel Cabrera bats. Wouldn't that be cool if we got 2 Cabrera under wraps products in the same night? Freaking Jake Berger. He was 2 feet away. Evan Carter likes to steal home runs. He stole one away from O'Neill Cruz when the Pirates were playing against him. Evan Carter's actually awful, though, at the plate. 170, and he's just an everyday player. I guess they're giving him one last big look before just maybe moving on. All right, next up, let's do the San Diego Padres. They've got some great bats there, like Tatis and Dave Winfield, etc. We'll knock them down to $19. They're live coming up next. The Padres. Yeah, Ichiro's on the Marlins for the bat. He could have been on the Yankees, could have been on the Mariners, but they put him on the Marlins because they probably figured we need to get some good Marlins on this product too. Yeah, Marlins are straight good in this. There's no bums. You don't have any Connor Norbies or Augustine Ramirez's. It's Cabrera and Ichiro. And let's see who ends up with this. David says, I see a lot of breakers on Whatnot with live sports games in the background. Is that legal? I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. Because you're broadcasting. I have no idea. I know that I can't do it because of YouTube. YouTube will kick me off if I do that. So that's why I do have I got a game on in the background, but just you can't see it. Coming up next, Crystal takes the Padres spot. Thanks, Crystal. How about you take a look at the Blue Jays? We'll knock them down to under $20. Looking for Vlad Jr. bats and George Springer bats. Ross says speeding's illegal, but it's not enforced. So who cares? Yeah, there's not people. There's not. I mean, they would. If it was the World Series, they would enforce it. Like I see people do this all the time during the World Series. They will live stream the actual World Series game, and their channels get nuked within usually I don't know 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then they're out of there. They'll have like 8,000 people watching live. They'll have like 10 subscribers. It's probably just like the coolest thing for them because you know that many people watch it at once, but they end up losing their channel for it all the time. That's I never had cable, so that's how I would find it. World Series game. Let's just see somebody doing it on YouTube who's broadcasting it. We got the Guardians coming up next. Looking for Jose Ramirez, Travis Bazana, Stephen Kwan, etc. Start them at $1. Yeah, we're about due for an art bat. We haven't found one of those yet. I assume it would be all like artistically finished up, painted, and everything. That one's going to go to Justin. Thanks, Justin. Next up, we've got let's do all the Nationals. Looking for the Dylan Cruz bats, starting them at $1. Teammate says you're going to know immediately if it's an art bat. It's probably as soon as you see the knob coming out. Have you seen some of the art bats? They're 1 in 67 boxes, I think, something like that. 69, 67 boxes. Hey, speaking of other crises, so we're talking about all the things that's gone wrong this week. EO's in the house. He's got the Nats for great price. Congrats. Next, we got the Mariners. They got some nice ones. We'll start them off at $1 for Cal Raleigh bats and Julio Rodriguez bats, etc. So my dog has Lyme disease. Just something else. Cost a whole bunch of money to get medicine and get that fixed up. Like had a big tick on him. We never let him go in the weeds. He's only ever in the grass. I always take him for a walk around the yard every night. Kids take him for a walk around the yard. And I guess ticks are really bad in Western Pennsylvania now, they said. I remember 2021 or I think it was 2023, maybe 2022. This is gross. I actually had 12 to 13 ticks on me at one time. Absolutely disgusting. Who knows? I probably had freaking Lyme disease. I don't know. Like 13 ticks on me at once. I went to a baseball practice. I sat in the grass and watched the baseball practice, and then a couple days later, it was disgusting. Like all along my waistline, in like the back, like my sides and in the back. So I'll never sit in the grass again. I don't think. Here's the Giants. We'll knock them down to half price. Live next. No more just carefree sitting in the grass. As a kid, I used to like roll down hills and stuff like that. Never again. If I ever go to a baseball practice, and I'm sure I'm going to go to a lot of baseball practices. Um, I'll be sitting in my folding chair. Jackson will be a baseball. Well, I was playing catch with him today. He's thrown already. He doesn't know if he's a righty or lefty. He just kind of rotates back and forth. Have a little tiny light ball that we won at an arcade and came home and threw that around a little bit. We've got Nielsen taking this one. So it's pretty crazy to watch somebody that doesn't know how to throw at all. It's really, really cool, actually. And then to see how good they get. We got the Houston Astros. They're $1 Astros spot. Train them as a lefty. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. There's a couple kids I used to play with. I had the privilege of being their very first catching partner. Got to see the very first throws, and they're probably, I don't know, they might be major leaguers someday. They're really, really good. Last time I saw them. David Shee's going to take the Yankees spot. Thank you very much. And the Astros spot is still going. EO wants to get a bat. I think EO's got a bat to his name. Like he's on the bat list. And the bat standings, we should have a bat standings. Like Team Ed, do you want to Team Ed or Big Daddy? You guys want to keep track of the bat standings? That'd be fun. Right now, at the top of the standings, Team Ed and Big Daddy are tied with 8 apiece. I'm pretty sure Team Ed's got one. I know Jerry got on the board and got one. Big Daddy says I got 7 actually. Oh, really? So you're at 7. Team Ed, you're at 8. Okay, we'll see. So it's 8-7 now. We got 2 teams left. Here's the Athletics. We'll knock them down. $40 for you. They got some nice names on there. Also, there's a Yadier Molina jersey that we're giving away for free in this round. I think last night the free jersey was a Freddie Freeman this round because Team Ed won that one. I think maybe not. I can't remember, but try to switch him up. Yadier Molina tonight. I just remember throwing a Freeman jersey in with Team Ed stuff today. No takers on the A's. Here's a great spot. The Dodgers. I'll knock them down to 125. They got a bunch of names on there. Otani, Betts, Freeman, and so on. They got a World Series, a 2025 World Series team signed bat. They've got a Hall of Famer bat of Pee Wee Reese. And a bunch of other stuff. Dodgers and Yankees, the most expensive ones in this round. For a good reason. Hopefully everyone's getting ready to watch Paul Skeens tonight. I think that game starts at 9:40, so about half an hour. EO is going to take that Dodger spot. Good luck, man. And EO's got the A's. We just had a Nick Kurtz bat a couple weeks ago, so we know he's in there. Good luck. Let's see. Just one for me. You got set down to AAA, says EO. Alrighty, well, here we go. Going to read off all the names for everybody once again. And we'll see what we got coming up next. Yes, give me that Otani bat, please. We haven't hit it yet. It'll come eventually. Like I saw that Ted Williams autograph bat and jersey as chasers. We pulled both of them now. We got the Ted Williams jersey last night. So they're definitely out there. Meek Chu is going to have the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hayes is going to have the Braves. Big Daddy is going to have the Baltimore Orioles. We got the Boston Red Sox going out to Rock and Coop. The Chicago Cubs going to Big Daddy. Chicago White Sox going to Nauer. Jerry's going to have the Cincinnati Reds. Cleveland Guardians will go to Justin. Meek Chu has the Colorado Rockies. We got Patrick with the Tigers. Astros will go to Ocala Sports Cards. Kansas City Royals going to the Great Bambino. We got Psalms with the Angels spot. Dodgers going to EO. EO's also got the Marlins looking for that Ichiro bat. Crystal's going to have the Milwaukee Brewers. We got Beth with the Minnesota Twins. David Shee's got the Yankees spot. South Jersey will have the New York Yankees. David Shee with the Mets. Oakland A's going to EO. Michael's going to have the Phillies. Patrick Haley's got the Bucks. San Diego Padres are going to go to Crystal. San Francisco Giants going to Nielsen. Seattle Mariners are going to go to JJ 1974. Got the St. Louis Cardinals going to Big Daddy. Tampa Bay Rays going to NPO. Texas Rangers to T-Med. Beth with the Blue Jays. And then we've got EO with the national spot. And we're ready. The second round here. The Under Wraps Bats coming up next. Round number 1. And wouldn't you know it, I typed in all of those names in the wrong spot. I typed them into round number 2. I'll fix that real quick. The quick copy and paste. And reprint. And now we'll be ready to go with round number 1. We'll start off with that mega box. By the way, everything from last night was shipped out, so that's all on the way to you. If you bought anything in the Tuesday night breaks, it's all coming. Native Oldies pitching pretty well. Just one run. Giving up to Aaron Judge. I think he's a guy that's had 2 Tommy John surgeries and has been successful. Here's Jason Dominguez. I don't know about Dominguez. They built him as the next Mike Trout back when Mike Trout was the best player on the planet. Oh, he hits Evaldi right off the foot directly to Seager, and he's going to be out. That's a bad luck for Jason Dominguez. That probably would have been right up the middle anyway. They kind of had him shaded up the middle. David says, every time you ship something to me, it says a signature is required, but they never ask me to sign when they deliver. Weird. You must live in a very, very safe area without any porch pirates. Vlad Jr. They call me James, picking up a spot. Thank you very much. Steve says, can we have a moment of silence for the Whatnot Wheel? May it forever rest in peace. T-Med taking that one. Oh, yeah, tomorrow's its last day. Is it still there? It's gone. The wheel's gone. They took it. Yeah, I can't do it anymore. Underneath the broadcasting, there's no more randomizer listed. You would click that, and then the wheel would pop up. It's forever gone. The wheel is so now I'm kind of curious. What's everybody else? You know how I said you probably watched some breaks before. I would say 75% of the breaks that are done and whatnot are those random team breaks with wheels and stuff. And can we get a final shuffle, spin? Good thing I didn't make that shirt. Someone said make that into a shirt. Now what's everyone doing that still does those random team breaks? Yeah. White Sox Tom says, now what are all those shady breakers going to do? Are they going to have little cards? Little decks of cards? Just the text randomizer? Can they do that? Are you allowed to use a text randomizer? Can they do the random? I don't know if you're allowed to use random.org or not on Whatnot. There's still random team breaks with the Whatnot break tool. What's that? Oh, there's a Whatnot break tool. I don't even know anything about this. Giveaways are still, still a thing. Still do those. They're still running. In fact, we'll run one right now. Here's another free giveaway. Yeah, I'll randomize it on YouTube if I use the randomizer. It's the same tool you use for the pick your team breaks. I'm going to look into that because I don't have no idea where to even find that at. Here is our 2024 PCA is in there. Yamamoto. It auto-generates team lists for you. I'll have to look into that. Ellie De La Cruz. Because every now and then I wouldn't mind doing a random team break still. We haven't done one in like a month or two, but Jackson Mayo rookie card. Jackson Choria rookies in there also. Do they have autos? Yeah, there's autos in here. They're about one every 30 boxes. There's Andy Pies rookie card for the Dodgers. And there's already it, Wyatt Langford. I looked up Wyatt Langford. He's not doing too well this year. 2 home runs. He was supposed to be like, it's a big deal. Some of these 2024 rookies are fading. I was looking up J-Rod's first Bowman auto. It's like $1,000. There's Jose Ramirez. It's about 3 times cheaper than Bobby Witt. What if that's a good buy? J-Rod. Andy Rodriguez. You can get it for just a little over $1,000. Bobby Witt's like $3,000. Who's hurt again? J-Rod? Witt kind of was off to a slow start. Langford's hurt again. He's been disappointing. Looks like we have a lot of laughter out in the other room. That's it's not good when they're supposed to be bed. Hey, Allison Emmy, time to go to bed. Who do you think has a better WAR? J-Rod or Bobby Witt? It's a good question. Let's look it up. See, I wonder because J-Rod plays a really top-notch center field defensively. Bobby Witt Jr. baseball reference page. His career WAR is 24.1. Julio Rodriguez career WAR is 23.4. It's almost the same. 0.7 difference. And Bobby Witt is 3 times more expensive. So I don't know. That J-Rod might be a pretty good deal if you just base it off of WAR. Now, I would say Bobby Witt has had the better career so far. I mean, let's take a look. OPS plus. J-Rod is 128. Bobby Witt's 132. It is closer than I think. 108 home runs for Bobby Witt. 116 for J-Rod. I feel like Julio Rodriguez is kind of like shaded it or something. I don't know when it comes to comparing him to Bobby Witt. And J-Rod plays for a better team too, so that's kind of weird. I might actually go out and buy that. I might go buy his first Bowman Chrome Auto because 3 times cheaper for a player that's neck and neck. Either that or Bobby Witt's very overvalued. That could be it too. Strange. Because I'm looking for my retirement card and I'm trying to figure it out. I got like 2 weeks to find it. I was looking at Connor Griffin first Bowman Chrome Autos, which are over $2,000 for an unproven rookie. Like, come on. Why is it that much? And where's my freaking pen to write these names down? I just had it because I wrote the Bambino's name down. Here it is. It's time for the under wraps bat right now. Let's see. Will Connor Griffin make Series 2? I hope so. I think at the very least he'll be a short print to chase. Rock says, I have a retirement card I'll send you for free. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, so I'm hoping last day is June 1st. It'd be kind of cool to do a video with the retirement. Maybe even do the video in my classroom. My final day. Last thing I ever do. Did you know that my very first YouTube video I ever filmed was in my classroom? On my lunch break? My very first baseball card video I ever did. I was like being all quiet because I didn't want to interrupt the French class next door. Because the French teacher, if my class was ever noisy, she'd come over and be like, "What's going on over here?" I didn't want to be like screaming that I got like an Aaron Judge rookie card or whatever, and she's like, "What are you doing in this room all by yourself?" So I was a little bit quiet in my first video. But yeah, that was in my classroom. All right, here we go. The under wraps bat. What is coming up next? Here we go. There's the bat. We'll roll it out. We've had some nice ones come out, and we're hoping for another big one. I'll get the checklist up for you just in case we need it because we needed it last time. with the Miguel Cabrera, things got a little bit iffy, but luckily Bambino bought both of the spots, and like I said, it was a moot point. All right, are you ready? Under wraps bat. There's a free pack winner, David G. This is such a nice product. I love doing these rounds. I've got a whole other case of these, so we still have 9 more of these until we run out. So that's another couple weeks worth of bats that we got for you. Here it is, the moment of truth. It is a black, that beautiful black finish. Oh man, it's a Rawlings bat. Man, I hope this is signed in silver. That would look really, really nice. Here it comes. Oh my goodness. 77 AL MVP right there. Hall of Famer Rod Carew. That looks awesome. With the silver Rawlings logo on black, that looks absolutely amazing. Another fantastic under wraps bat. Now, Rod Carew, of course, played for the Twins, played for the Angels. So who gets this? You would think it'd be whoever he's on in 77, the Twins, right? They're all saying Twins in the chat. Let me check the checklist. It is going to be the Minnesota Twins. Yep, Brooks Lee and Rod Carew from the unscripted checklist. Minnesota Twins are going to get it. Now, who had the Minnesota Twins? Was it Lou Ford fan? Was it T-Med? Was it Big Daddy? It was Beth. Second bat for Beth, right? Congratulations, Beth, moving up in the standings. What a hit. Hall of Fame bat right there, Rod Carew. That's awesome. Beautiful. Beautiful bat climbing the leaderboard. So Beth's up to 2. I'm trying to think if we have anyone between Big Daddy. We got EO with 1, Jerry with 1, a bunch of other people have 1. David's got 1. And then we got T-Med on top with 8. Big Daddy with 7. That's up there to 2. Michael's got, Michael 52 has a few. Yeah, you're right. Good call on that one. Beautiful bat. I love this bat. You got to go on Amazon, buy one of those bat cases, put it up on your wall. Maybe put a nice Rod Carew rookie card up next to it or something like that. Yeah, David Shee got one. David Shee will tell you who he got, though. He always likes to tell you. David Shee probably got the worst bat that we've pulled. So we got to get him in the big bat category. Yeah, Gavin Lux. Why is Gavin Lux in here? I have no idea. Expensive product like this with all these Hall of Fame bats in there and Gavin Lux is in there. Like, what is that about? So congratulations, Beth. That is a really, really nice bat. And I just love the silver ink on the black. So get that bat sent out to Beth tomorrow. Alrighty. Gavin Lux is a Hall of Famer. It says Rocket Cube. Probably in his high school he is. Yeah, there's probably a plaque in the lobby of wherever he went to high school. So next up, it's pretty close between the jumbo pack round and the jersey round. That jersey round is also really, really nice. It's another under wraps product, but the jumbo pack round has taken the lead. So we're doing the jumbo pack next. And it is a bunch of different jumbos. It's pinned down below. If you want to grab your spots, you can. I'll go ahead and run off all the Marlins right now, and then I'll grab you the jumbo packs. All different kinds of years, makes, and brands, 20 of them. So 2023, there's 2008. 2019 update. Got 2025 right here. 2024. 2022. Right there. What else do I got? 2021. A couple of those. What else is here? I'm going to run downstairs and grab Bowman Draft and 2026 Tops, because those are like really high-end ones. What else I need? Some 2023s. I'm going to grab a couple more from downstairs. There goes the Marlins spot. Next up, Minnesota Twins will be coming at you. We'll start them off at $1. And let me grab some of these more expensive jumbos that I got downstairs. Like I said, Bowman Draft. You can pick up your teams that you want, but I'm going to grab Bowman Draft. I'm going to grab Series 1. Let's see what else I got down there. You're breaking the silver packs in the back. No, that round was going to be added tonight, but then I was like, I'll save that for Friday because we're starting late. Oh, here's Kutch again, by the way. It's 2-2 count. Little squibber. He's going to be out. All right, here's the next spot. Starting at $1, Minnesota Twins. I'm going to go grab some big jumbos. Bowman Draft, Pro Debuts, Series 1. Oh, how about this? Did anyone pick up the Angels? Have an All Kings chance. That's a 2023 jumbo pack. You can find a $500 card out of that one. That'd be freaking awesome. I'll see what else I got downstairs because I want to get that Bowman Draft in there. Be right back. Do you have any Bagley shirts? Because they need one. They asked me like the worst time. All right, I found some cool packs for everybody. We got our high value packs with the. These are $400 some a box. These are $450 a box. These are like $875 a box. I don't even know what these go for a box. That's a 2011 pack in there. 2011 Top Series 2. Like I had that for like its own video at some point. But I'm just throwing it in. I'm just going to do that one pack. Tossing that one in there. Let's see what else we can get you. Next up, here comes all the Padres. Knock them down to $29, and we'll knock that timer down too to 20 seconds. Yeah, let's get some. I figure let's go for it here. Get some nice packs in there. Some 2020s. '23 Series 2 is a good one with Jordan Walker rookie cards and Corbin Carroll rookies. Crystal grabbing the Padres. Thank you very much. All those. What else? Did I get a 2022 pack in there yet? I did. I did. Did I get Series 2 from 2021? Find the Mick card. Not yet. That one's going to be sold. Thank you very much. How about the Giants? Knocking them down to $35. Start them down there. Chris wants more 2019. Those are tough to find. The problem. Some of these boxes are getting a little low. These are new boxes I'm pulling from right now, but there's a chance at new autos in 2021 because we already got the autos out of that, so it's a new chance. I'm gonna count these up because I'm gonna get you 20 packs. Here's the Tampa Bay Rays. I'll start them off at $1. They're live right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I think we got 18. I might need 2 more. I'll give you some really good ones, though. We got 2 more. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I need 2 more. I got 18 there. These packs are $50 a piece. It's a $300 box. Bingo bango, some pro debuts. Really good shot of autos there. Tampa Bay Rays were sold. Thank you very much. Here's the Blue Jays, knocking them down to $35. They're live next. Pirates starting what? 6 minutes? Let me get over there, and I got to watch my guy, Paul Skeens. Get ready for that. David Chee's going to have the Blue Jays, it looks like. Maybe. He's on the lead for 3 seconds. David Chee with the Blue Jays spot, indeed. Thank you very, very much. Next up, Texas Rangers will knock them down to under $30. Down into the 20s they go. Good luck. Come on, Pirates. Pro debut is very loose with autos. Yeah, you have a really good shot of an auto. 4 out of the 6 jumbo packs have autos in it. I like that, actually. Those boxes are super expensive because of that. You got Jacob Mizrowski autos in there, Connor Griffin, Kevin McGonigal. They've really gone up recently. Next up, Oakland A's. We'll knock the A's down. I'll knock $20 off the A's and start them down at 39. They're going live next. Big Giant. What's this? 2 years ago. I just got a notification. The category was home runs. What was I doing in 2024? Hitting home runs. I just want to go back and watch that. Next up, let's do the Mets. $1. They're live right now. All the Mets. Yeah, jumbos have skyrocketed. Really, these prices are crazy high. I was looking at boxes today to buy some more, and they've like doubled in price.
Hey Dad, if I'm asleep, can you put this? Actually, we could probably put this in the drive tomorrow morning because this is Elsa's, but Emmy Lou needs it, so Elsa's letting her have it. But it's dirty.
Okay. So are you watching it now? There's nothing else you can watch with that, so you might as well make use of the water. Danny Pat is going to have that spot. Congratulations on that one, man. Up next, how about we take a look and do the Baltimore Orioles? Start them off at half price. There you go. White Sox Tom says, yeah, MLB TV charged me $200 today. What? I always get hit with that charge like very first thing before spring training even starts. And it's always automatic too. I'm like, I guess I'll use it. But 200 seems a bit much, wasn't it? Didn't it used to be like 89 or something like that? I don't know. That's the bad thing about automatic subscriptions. You lose track of how much. I haven't had a lap or a desktop in years, but Norton antivirus always still gets me like every year. It drives me nuts. It's like impossible to cancel. I haven't used that in years. I don't think I've had a desktop since 2019, 2020, probably 2020. So that's when I'm using my desktop. JR Griff is going to have the Orioles. Good luck. Next, we got the Brewers looking for Mizorowski in the pro debuts. Knocking him down to 29. Also, Jesus Madej rookie autos in pro debuts. And who knows? Maybe some Jackson Chorios. Next up, the Oakland A's. They're a $60 spot. I just want to get this going, so there you go for $1. Dollar spot on the A's. A couple more next week. I might add a show next week for Bowman. We might do a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday triple nighter because that's a massive release. I think we did that for Top Series 1. Those pro debut packs, you'll see. Next up, Brumworld's going to have that one. Thanks, man. Texas Rangers coming up next. We'll knock them the whole way down to $1. They're a $35 spot, and now they're $1. No blasters. You know what? Actually, I don't know if you've seen our Blaster Palooza rounds of Bowman, but those were sometimes the best rounds, honestly. The folks that were watching me break last year, we would hit a lot of autos, a lot of numbered stuff. The blaster rounds were really, really good. So there will be blaster rounds for sure. Mystery Pack says, honestly, those are gold. Yeah, the blasters are awesome. You can sometimes get one blaster and it will give you the same output as a hobby box. It'll give you an autograph and like 2 numbered cards. Bowman is the exception where the blasters are good. I think I got 100 blasters coming in. I don't know, but I'll grab some more. I'm sure they'll be like $50 on Blowout or wherever. But yeah, we'll have probably each night we'll have a blaster round, a jumbo round, a hobby round. Nielsen with the Rangers. Thank you very much. The megas don't come out till the end of the month, so I can't do those. Here comes the Giants. Start them off at $1, $40 spot for $1. Yeah, maybe I think I did 20. I don't know. 20 megas. Here's the Pirates lineup. O'Neill Cruz, Brandon Lyles back out there, Brian Reynolds, and we are underway in Arizona. O'Neill Cruz. Starting things off. Paul Skeens Day, everybody. This is going to be good. The best pitcher in baseball, I think. How about Dan Plesac? Made a list. Top starting pitchers in baseball. And I used to like Dan Plesac, but not anymore. You know where he had Paul Skeens on his top starting pitchers in baseball list? Yeah, that'll work for Elsa. He had him number 20. Like, are you like Are you an idiot? Dan Plezak? Number 20 for Paul Skeens. Like, does he just look at ERA and like, oh, Paul Skeens has a 3.18 ERA. He must not be that good. Let me put him number 20. Get out of here. How many innings till O'Neill Cruz pisses Eric off? Oh, the over-under on that? I'm going to say 4. Yeah, it's the I get batted O'Neill Cruz every game. So here's the Astros, $1 spot. They're the last team. Last team will be ready to go. It's gone. Brandon Lau goes straightaway center. There we go. What's that? His 8th home run? Absolutely crushed to center field. Brandon Lau, yeah, he's been very good for us actually. Great pickup. Who's pitching? Mike Soroka? Take that, buddy. I haven't heard that name in a while since he was on the Braves. Alrighty, so we're all sold out. Brian Reynolds up now. A little bit. He's a little bit tiresome too. Alrighty, so let's take a look at our list in this round number 4 and read them all off. On this Paul Skeens night, we've got Patrick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Michu's going to have the Atlanta Braves. Baltimore Orioles are going to go to Junior Griff. Boston Red Sox going to They Call Me Jams. That's ripped. Base hit to right. Cubbies going to David Shee. White Sox going to the Great Bambino. C-Wait with the Cincinnati Reds. Cleveland Guardians are going to go to B. Keller. Jake Will with the Rockies. Patrick's going to have the Tigers. Houston Astros going to Jonathan B. Next up, Kansas City Slugger is going to have the Royals. We got Psalms with the Angels. C-Wade is going to have the Dodgers. Miami Marlins going to go to the Great Bambino. We've got Jeff Powell with the Milwaukee Brewers. We got the Minnesota Twins going to Ocala Sports Cards. New York Mets will go to Danny Pat. We got Jeff Powell with the Yankees. Oakland A's, they're going to go to Brum World. Phillies going to South Jersey. Pirates going to Michael Crystal with the San Diego Padres. Giants are going to go to Greg, 413. C. Wade's going to have the Mariners. St. Louis going to Fat Frank. We got Jib taking the Tampa Bay Rays. Texas Rangers will go to Nielsen. David Shee with the Blue Jays and Ocala with the Washington Nationals. Get this list printed out. Bunch of jumbos will be coming out, and the next round, by the way, is Under Wraps jerseys. So get ready for that. Under Wraps jerseys. That's my daughter if she wants to pinch in on a couple of these packs. So I gotta go say goodnight to my son who's upstairs. Hey, Liv, you want to pinch it?
Yes.
Before Paul Skeens gets in there. These packs up top, leave these for me. You can open any of these. Jumbo pack, I'll be right back. Olivia will probably tell you all about the scare this morning.
Yeah.
Hi, why did you go to bed?
Hi. Yeah. Yeah, I heard Dad talking about it. It was bad. Yeah. So far I've only seen one, but I'm scared for any more. Yeah, I'm sleeping in the living room tonight. So I had literally evacuated all my stuff, and especially because I go to Gettysburg, I had to pack up a bunch of stuff. Manny Machado. I don't really know what I'm looking for. I only know that this year. Whoa, we got First of all, we got a gold of Tyler Freeman, and it is not numbered, but still, that's pretty good. Well, thank you so much, David, for the $5 tip. I really appreciate it. And we got Jose Ramirez, Silver Slugger Award winner. It's numbered to 299. Wow, that's a nice card. Wow, that's a really good hit to start off with. Wow. Hopefully we can keep that up. Mark McGuire. Ozuna. Ugh. I don't like Ozuna. Every time I've been to a game, he's always struck out. Let's see. Oh, yep. Andrew McCutcheon. I miss Andrew McCutcheon. Andrew McCutcheon. Fake relic. Thanks. Oh yeah. Okay. I know, I'm actually scared. I actually screamed when Dad woke me up and said that there was a mouse. Like, I'm not joking, I actually screamed. And then my dad's like, shh, you gotta drop it, because it went, like, into the corner of, like, the bathroom. Yeah. Got a, oh my gosh, look at that. We got a Michael Ciani and, like, a prism. I don't know if we should put that, but we got another, like, well, we got another relic of Jeff Bagwell. That's not, I don't know who he is, but that's still pretty good. It's not numbered, but yeah. Oh, he's a Hall of Famer. Well, that's nice. And then Wander Franco. I don't know if we should put that in. Gunder Henderson. That's a nice one, too. I don't know if we should put either of those in or not. All these ads. Oh my gosh, every time I'm over here with you guys, I always see ads. Yeah. Oh, he belongs in the fireplace. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna do this 2011 pack because I was born in 2011. Okay, why is this actually hard? Okay. So this pack is was made the year I was born. Oh my goodness, I remember these. My dad got scammed with one of these cards. It looked like this, and it was a Mike Trout. He bought it for $100 and it was fake. He has a video of that from like 7 or 8 years ago. And yeah, and then Dad, we made an intro, and Dad pretended, he said, "Go read this book." So I read this book, and I was pretending to be like in complete shock, and it was actually really fun. I miss my favorite video I've ever done with Dad was a while ago. I was in first grade. You guys should look at it. Whoa, what did we get? A diamond giveaway. Oh, it's probably over. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where we should put that. We'll put that like off to the side, not in sleeve, but like. And then we got a Josh Rodriguez and like a sparkle. I think. But oh, these are all very unique. I can't tell. Ryan Braun, Kobe. That gold is not numbered. It's not really gold. I don't know. But we'll put it in sleeve anyway. And it looks like we've got a blue sparkle of Alex Rodriguez. Gold sleeve. Okay, I don't know. Should I sleeve any of these? Oh, these are all so unique. I don't know what's what. But my favorite video I did with him is he placed a bunch of like good baseball cards on the railing of our staircase. And we basically threw these like junk wax baseball cards like a frisbee, and we have to try and knock them down. were using the baseball cards, and I had an advantage, and I got this really good card. It was so much fun. That was my favorite video. But for Father's Day, I gave it back to him, and I think I was in first grade. That was my favorite video. I want to recreate that.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Just in time to see Paul Skeens.
Yeah. Brent Honeywell, and we got another like fake relic here of Nelson Cruz, but that's still pretty good. Oh, this is our third relic.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good start.
I know.
I took a bunch of new boxes out. So
there's Joey Bart back when he played for the Giants. I was talking about my favorite video that I've made. Can you guess what it was? It was from like first grade.
Favorite video?
Yeah, that I made.
Like on my YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Was it when we were playing wiffle ball?
No, I remember crying because
I got you out too.
You like threw it from all the way from third base and hit me right before I hit.
You were arguing, so you weren't out. You were down.
My favorite one was when we did the staircase thing and we like threw junk wax up onto like these like cards that were like they were like really nice cards. You have to try and knock them down.
Oh yeah, that Rounders game.
Yeah, that was. And I gave it back to the card back to you that I won for Father's Day.
Oh yeah.
All right, good night.
Good night, I love you.
Love you too. See you at like 5:30.
Yeah. David, see you the $5 tip. Thanks, David. Add that to her bank. Let's see. Oh, she opened the 2011 pack. Did you get anything good in there? Jeff Bagwell relic. That's pretty good. Couple manufacturers. So 3 hits so far. No autographs yet, but we'll see. Paul Skeens pitching right now. He got the first out. Get these sleeved up. Gold card right there. It's always nice to watch Paul Skeens pitch, the best in baseball. So cool that he's on the Pirates. Okay, let's see. 2021 right here. More jumbos here. It's a long at bat from Ketel Marte. Do we pop them up? I think we're going to get this one. Henry Davis is tracking it. Those are tough. There's a lot of spin on those. Foul pops to the catcher. Yeah, we're doing the under wraps jersey next, by the way. I think I got that pin for you down below. Next jumbo. Here's another hit, numbered to 99. It's going to be, I can't read the name, Rivaldo Rodriguez. Size 4 font. That's fake autograph on that Acuna, by the way. Would have been cool if it was real, for sure. Corbin Carroll pops it up. Ken Korn. O'Neal Cruz almost runs over. Brian Reynolds just hates O'Neal Cruz. O'Neal Cruz was like 2 feet behind him when he made that catch for no reason. Here's a 2022 pack coming up next. Got a gold card stick in here. It's going to be, it's a good one. Tarek Skubal in the gold foil. It's pretty good. I'm going to mute the commercials. I don't want to hear that stuff. Spencer Steers did a dinger. Reds are trying to make a game of it tonight. Nice. Let's go Reds. Even it up a little bit. Cubs win yesterday. That was probably to go with cuts to Texas. Brian Reynolds sometimes doesn't look like he's all there. Like it's kind of like almost looks like sometimes he's going through the motions. I don't know. The Cubs have a .667 winning percentage. They need to be brought down a little bit if anyone's ever going to catch them. No offense, Cubs fans, but I need them to be coming back down to earth. Oh, here's least favorite commercial, Eric Burns. I hate this commercial so bad. He's so cocky. And he looks like he's about 70 years old with those big glasses on to hide all his wrinkles. I hate this commercial so bad. We've got And out of 70, Edwin Rios. And how about a rookie black relic of Jazz Chisholm? That's hit number 4. So that'll go to the Marlins. 4 hits already. I think the most we've had out of the jumbo round was 6 hits. We had 6, 5, 4, and I think one round had 3. So usually good for at least a few hits. So already at 4. Haven't seen any autographs yet tonight, though. Would it be too much to ask to have you put a value pop for every hit you pull? That would be kind of cool. That would take some research, though. I wish it would be automatic. There's a long fly ball. Oh, it's misplayed by Corbin Carroll. Or Alec Thomas, that's a triple. Stand up, leadoff triple by Spencer Horwitz. Connor Griffin coming up to bat. Yeah, when we have the big hits, that's when we ask you for your guys' help. Hit off the palm of his glove, Alec Thomas out there. There's a gold. Taylor Walls. Come on, Griffin. Here we go. This is a 2020 update pack coming up next. Let's see what else we got. Ty Buttree's in there. The Milkman, Melky Cabrera. Kenley Jansen. There's King Griffey Jr. Nestor Cortez rookie card. Andy Burns, number 2020. It's a name that I don't recall at all. And Cabert Ruiz. Let's see what else we can find. Here is, let's save it. I was going to do the 2023 jersey coming up next. Key Brian Hayes rookie card is in there. Gold card of Stephen Piscotty. 67 rookie of Luis Garcia. Here's Henry Davis batting right now. I feel like Henry Davis has some bad luck, though. First overall draft pick in the 2021 draft. Anytime he hits the ball hard, it's always right at somebody. The Pirates pitchers love throwing to him, so it's a 2020 pack coming up next. Miller's pitching for the Cubbies right now. They're going to blow it. We'll see. Cubbies have been on fire. Right up there with the best teams in baseball. Yordan Alvarez rookie card right there. Donnie Kelly, the Pirates manager, back in there after being suspended for Chris Davinsky throwing an inside pitch. Trent Grisham rookie, he's been terrible. And we've got David Wright. And Nick Madrigal in there as well. Here we go, 2023. Can we find the all aces out of this? What station is the game on? SNP 360. I have it on Fubo, so if you have Fubo, we got to walk. First, third now. Sets up a double play, though. There's Otani. NPO picking up a spot. Tim Bay Rays, thank you very much. Mike says, have you noticed there's a lot more complainers in the hobby now? It's nothing new, honestly. We've got Gavin Sheets. Hunter Brown rookie card. And we have 6 packs left. Coming up. O'Neal Cruz back in there. Up at the dish. Hopefully he doesn't hit into a double play. Next pack up. Some 2023. The under wraps jerseys coming up next. Got some good stuff. Hey, we got an autograph. And this is a pretty great pack. Jordan Walker gold rookie card, but we got a Zach Neto rookie auto, and he's a 2020 guy. So very, very solid pack. And here is an all aces card. It is John Smoltz, Hall of Famer John Smoltz. I'll probably still sleeve that one up. Oh, we got a rundown at third. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? A double play? O'Neal Cruz bounces into a crazy double play. Grounds to first. They throw home. Horwitz can't stay in a rundown long enough so Henry Davis can get the second. He gets tagged. Oh my gosh. Freaking Pirates doing Pirates things. That was a golden opportunity. Lead off triple. And we don't score them. Paul Skeen's coming back out. You got to cash in that for sure when you get a runner on third, lead off triple. That's disappointing. Up next, we got 2008. Logan says, long time no see. Good to see you again. Thanks for coming by the Whatnot Chat. There's Mickey Mantle on the 55. Hey, we got Mitt Romney from the GOP. We had Barack Obama last night and now Mitt Romney tonight. So both of your 2008 presidential nominees in there. A-Rod right there. Man, some of you probably come to baseball cards to get away from politics, and they're sticking those in there. Like, we don't want to see that friggin' stuff. Like, imagine them putting like Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris cards, AOC, Thomas Massey, all like putting all those cards in Allen. Let's go get people all crazy. Can we just keep baseball and politics separate? Drive me crazy. Here we go. I guess they thought it would be cool. Maybe back in 08, politics were a little less heated and everything. I feel like today it's just like we just can't stand politics anymore. Next up, social media was young. There's a Bernie Sanders card when he was pulling it out to play a shortstop. I will say there's one cool card that I wish I had. It's a presidential card, and I think a lot of you will agree. The George Bush 90 Topps card would be cool to have. Like, I'm not saying I'm a George Bush fan or anything, but that's just a cool baseball card to have at Yale. That's super valuable, too. 1990 Topps. There's Tanner Roark. Also, the Bill Clinton card used to be cool back in Triple Play back in the day. It's like, wow, Bill Clinton rookie card. That's different. Now it's just like I'm so sick of all of it. I just don't even want to even talk about politics ever again. The Bush card wasn't supposed to be released. Yeah, they made like 100 of them. Somebody backdoored it out of the White House. Paul Skeen's back out there, by the way. One out already. Gold card of Miguel Andujar. Got a black Michael Harris in there, numbered to 74. That's a nice find. Sawed him off, pop up to third. Polsky's looking good tonight so far. Let's keep this going. Here we go with 2026. Big Poppy, David Ortiz on the pink. We've got pro debut coming up next already. We got, what, 4 or 5 hits? Psalm's taking this next one. Thank you very much. Grabbing this spot. Good shot of an autograph with these. Anglith Urena. Jack Caglione. 1, 2, 3. We got Bryce Cunningham right there. By the way, Paul Skeens has a no-hitter through 2. Just so you know, here's an autograph. Brian Dreeling. There we go. That's going to be numbered to 199 for the Rangers. Texas Rangers get on the board. Dylan Dreeling. That one top loaded up. Jake Will says that Cubs have the oldest pitching staff in the majors, says Baseball Reference. I didn't know that. And James says, do you remember me? I have cancer. I'm 10 years old. I don't remember you, but prayers go out to you, man. As a cancer survivor myself, that's tough to hear, but stay positive. You'll beat it. Up next, another pro debut here. Mute these commercials. I hate commercials so bad. They're the worst. Nothing going on there. Yeah, James, sure thing, man. Definitely will. Here we go with the pro debut. It's Bowman Draft. Yeah, best thing to do is just stay positive, have that good outlook, and just every day is fight. That's what you got to do. Come on, Bowman Draft. Nothing in there. Darn it. That's an expensive box. I was hoping maybe an auto out of there, a first rounder. And that wraps up that jumbo box round. Man, Phoenix is so beautiful. I love it out west. Even in the desert. That round is done. Not too far west. Yeah, I'm looking at maybe going out to Seattle. I'm already looking at prices and everything of airline tickets. Want to go to Seattle this summer. Love it out there, Mount Rainier. It's a great place. I've been there twice, 2010, 2012. It's been a while. I want to go back. Some of my best trips were out west, like Badlands, the Needles, Yosemite, Yellowstone, Mount Rainier, Seattle, Los Angeles, Malibu Beach, San Diego. Had some good times out there. Phoenix, the Grand Canyon. All right, let's see. So I'm going to go back. Coming up next, that round's in the books. We only have a few more rounds left tonight. I think it's 2 or 3. No, 4 left. 4 rounds left, actually. The End Wraps Jersey round is up next. So get ready. This is a fun one. This is a fun one to do. Big old briefcase here with the jersey inside. Last one out of Ted Williams. Let's see what we can do here. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, like literally the Ted Williams jersey. If you want to take a look at the checklist, let's make that available to you right now. I'm going to put it in the chat so you can take a look at who has what. Here you go. I'm going to go ahead and get it right there. There it is. I was going to pin it, but I don't even know how to do that. I think Steve's the only one who knows how to pin stuff. I'm trying to pin myself. I can't even do that, but it's there. You can copy and paste it. So here comes all the Arizona Diamondbacks, starting off at $1. They're live right now. Yeah, Steve's the pro when it comes to that. There were Corbin Carroll, Jordan Lawler autographed jerseys right there. Also, you have a Stadium Club mega box in this round too. I think it's my last mega box that I got. It's the last one on the shelf over here. Ryan Reynolds with the hit. There we go. 1 out single. You might find a Corbin Carroll auto for $11. That's a great price right there. Yeah, why not pick that spot up? Next up, we got the Colorado Rockies. I'll start them off at $11 as well. Looking for Todd Helton, Zach Veen, Chris Bryant jerseys. And then we got the freebie jerseys we do at the end of the night, too. Under wraps coming up next. Next up, we'll do the Houston Astros. There's David Sheet grabbing the Yankees. Thank you very much. Astros for half price. They're live right now. The Houston Astros, you got Nolan Ryan in there. That's pretty crazy. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, Nolan Ryan, Yordan Alvarez, Billy Wagner. So the Astros are actually a loaded spot. Imagine getting a Nolan Ryan. I can't believe that sold for $22. I thought that there'd be a lot of interest on that. I'm not sure how the jersey thing works. To see, wait, you mean this round? There's an autographed MLB jersey in there signed by a player. The free jerseys I give away at the end of the night. So there's 30 teams here. I just randomize it and picks out one person. I send you a free jersey. Man, that's that was the game of the night right there. $20 for the Astro spot. Here's the Marlins. I'll do them for $1 for the Yuri Perez jerseys. Marlins up for grabs next. Guess I'll get back to sorting these cards while we sell off these last few teams. I always like to sort the big rounds first. These jumbo pack rounds and the hobby pack rounds. They take forever. My wife went to bed at like, I don't know, 7 o'clock, 8, actually probably like 8 o'clock. You go to bed late all the time. I told her, I was like, out of the last 50 rounds, you've only sorted one round. Just saying. We got Patrick taking a spot. Rhino Hearn hitting one down the line. It's going to be caught. That's 2 outs. Minnesota Twins are coming up next. Looking for that Joe Mauer Hall of Fame signed jersey. Brooks Lee. Minnesota Twins. Start them off down at $15. They're going live right now. We already found a big Twins Hall of Fame hit out of under wraps tonight. It was a Rod Carew autographed bat. Really, really nice. Beautiful black bat with silver ink on it. Really popped. Nicky G's up right now. Nick Gonzalez for the Bucks. That one's going to be sold to Beth. Thanks, Beth. See if you can get another under wraps product here. Next up, it's the Blue Jays. With the Toronto Blue Jays, you're looking for the Vladimir Guerrero Jr. signed jerseys, George Springer as well. And we'll start those Blue Jays down under 20. They're going live right now. Mr. Paxton went so nuts sorting yesterday. I looked at cards differently. My God, they lose value so quick. Yeah, especially prospect cards. That's why I like in my PC, I always love Hall of Fame rookies. That's my number one. The prospects are so volatile. Like this prospect autos can go up or down like super fast. You can just basically the whole 2022 draft class. There's so many names in that just dropped off. From Elijah Green to Jacob Berry to who's that one guy? The Marlins, Khalil Watson. Like these guys were on the front of box covers and everything. I was just like worthless. Benny Montgomery, I think he was 2021. Next up here are the. Let's go ahead and run the Rockies off at a buck looking for Todd Helton jerseys. PCA Homer ties the game. This is David G. Very nice. The PCA's been coming on lately. He had a really slow start to his season. Gotta get this Pirates game back on so if something happens, I can look. That's going to be sold to JJ. Thanks very much. JJ takes the Rocky spot. Commercial already. This game's going quick, by the way. Guardians are coming up next. With the Cleveland Guardians, you are looking for Jose Ramirez, Stephen Kwan, Tanner Bybee, number 1 overall pick a couple years ago, Travis Bazzana. We'll start them down at $19. Bazzana's in the big leagues now, by the way. And I got to say, wonder how he's doing. Travis Bazzana, the big name in Bowman Draft last year. Let's look him up. It's only been like a week or so. Travis Bazzana. I hope it might be a 174. Slow start for him. No home runs yet. But he only has 23 at bats. And he did start like 0 for his first, like, I don't know, 15 or something like that. Long 0 for. That one's going to be sold. Good luck. Next one up, Nationals. Nationals are a crazy spot. I'll start them down at 45. If you look at their jerseys, they got Tom Brady on this checklist. The Tom Brady, Pedro Martinez as well, Hall of Famer. Vladimir Guerrero, the Hall of Famer. Dylan Cruz. Yeah, Tom Brady jersey would be crazy. Also, there's some scripted jerseys from Cruz and Vladimir Guerrero as well. Tom Brady always has to get his name in there. He's under wraps. Next up, Pirates. Paul Skeens, Andrew McCutchen, knocking them down to under 50. Paul Skeens jersey would be great. Kind of feels appropriate tonight since it's Paul Skeens Day. Here he is. He's back on the mound. He's got a no-hitter going. No one's taking a chance on the Skeens. Here's the Oakland Athletics. Athletics have a bunch of nice ones. With the Oakland Athletics, you're looking for Raleigh Fingers, Ricky Henderson, Reggie Jackson, Dennis Eckersley, Jacob Wilson, Nick Kurtz. So, a really great spot, the Oakland A's. I'll knock them down to under 50. They're live right now. Another out. Paul Skeens still perfect. We'll see another El Toro product this weekend at Chapman. The Giants. That one's going to go to Martin. Good luck, Martin. A lot of good names on the checklist, including Ricky Henderson. Next up, we've got the Tigers. Tigers have Al Kaline in there, who's a Hall of Famer. That's a really, really nice pool. And there's a bunch of Tarek Skubal jerseys in here as well. along with guys like Riley Green and Spencer Torkelson and Miguel Cabrera. So the Tigers will knock them down into the 30s. How about $33 for the Tigers? We'll start them there. Yeah, I wish I was there. Making me jealous. One of our viewers is out there. He said he was taking his son to see Skeens tonight. Beth is going to have that spot. Thanks, Beth. There's only 3 spots left. Here's the Nationals. Tom Brady, Vladimir Guerrero, Pedro Martinez. It's $1. Live right now. Did you ever notice like all these pitchers just throw high strikes now? Like everybody. Justin Verlander started that. Verlander and Garrett Cole with the Astros. And now everyone copies that. It's just like high, hard cheese all the time. Play off of that. That's a good pickup for JJ. Next up, we got the Dodgers. Ton of great names on the Dodgers checklist, including Ohtani. Knocking them to under 100. They're live now. And that's going to go to Jeff Powell. Good luck, Jeff. David says you should change the channel of the Cubs game. I got to stick with Skeens, though. We've got the Pirates coming next. Paul Skeens is on the mound. I'll knock him down to under 50. His jersey's still out there. It's live right now. And he's got a no-no going. Perfect game, actually. Strike 2 on the Pirates. Last chance for the Buccos, or else I'm just going to keep them. $49. Again, the jerseys once more. You've got Paul Skeens and Andrew McCutchen, and those are inscribed jerseys. So it probably says like Rookie of the Year or Cy Young on it or something for Paul Skeens. And McCutchen probably says 2013 NL MVP or something like that. And then Skeens has another set of jerseys in here, these single sign jerseys along with O'Neill Cruz. Last chance, I'm just going to keep him. He's got a perfect game, and he's going to the 4th inning. It's live right now. Last chance on that, or I'll just keep it, and we'll just go and do it. Maybe I'll get the Skeens. The Skeens signed jersey from Under Armour would probably be worth, what, a whole bunch? 4 digits, I would imagine. But if nobody wants it, I'll gladly keep it. See if I can get it for the wall. And that was going to be sold. And it's going to go to Jeff Powell. Jeff, good luck. Looking for Paul Skeens on this Skeens Day. We'll go ahead and read off all the names here in a second. I just got to finish sorting out these hits and putting them into the stacks. You hear this guy's voice? This is Eric Burns. I hate this. Look at this guy. He's so cocky. Like, man. I cannot stand this commercial. I hate it so bad. It makes me want to turn my TV off every time I see it. Car Shield's a lot like me. Awesome. Okay. I think that's a commercial that's purposely supposed to annoy you. I don't know. It makes me not want to get Car Shield, whatever that even is. Jonathan says my dad hates that commercial. Me too. Like I usually when I see it, it's on mute, and I just see it's even worse on mute. Maybe I don't know. It's terrible. Here is the box first. Yeah, there's Jack Wilson's in the house tonight. Just showing him right now. Jacob Wilson's dad, former Pirate shortstop. He still looks the same. Like it looks like he could probably get back out there and still play. Hasn't aged today. And then Matt Capps, former Pirates closer. Let's get this audio back on. Marcell Ozuna stepping in there. It's the score right now. It's 1-0. We're in the 4th inning. Paul Skeens has a perfect game. So if he can get it through 5, you'll probably get an alert on MLB to tune in. Pirates have the lead, so that's good. When Paul Skeens is on, there's nobody better. He's having one of these games tonight so far. Spencer Horwitz. I never noticed that giant tattoo Horwitz has on his arm. I wonder what that is of. All right, here we go. Ben Rice rookie card. Got to go ahead and get that one sleeved up. Skewball right there. Logan Gilbert. Corbin Carroll. Under wraps jersey coming up next. We're off tomorrow. I know breaks on Thursdays. Thursday's usually my rest day. There's Roki Sasaki right there. And then we'll be back on Friday night. There we go. That's in the gap. Alec Thomas says no double for you. Great closing speed on that Alec Thomas with a diving slash sliding catch. There's Slab1 says, hey, it's John Roush. I can't thank you enough for the shout out to my show. For real. It means a lot. No problem, man. Always happy to shout out folks, especially those of you just starting out on Whatnot. If I could do anything to help you guys out, get started up, just let me know. Whether it just be advice or throwing my audience to you at the end of the night, be happy to help. Here we go. Coming up. The other stack, and then we get the jersey. It was Alec Thomas. He was Team Mexico, wasn't he, in the World Baseball Classic? Connor Griffin back up there now. He's 0 for 1. David says my bank account needs to heal on Thursdays. I don't know. Maybe you said you got Bitcoin, right? Maybe that keeps going up. I saw it hit 82 today. It's like, jeez. Are we back? Is crypto winter over? Paul Skeens will be coming back up. Let me mute the commercials because I hate the commercials. Whatever happened to the father and son that used to participate in the breaks? I forget their names. Was that, you talking about J.D. Owens? Is it J.D. and J.M. Owens? No, we haven't seen them in a while. They used to be in all of them. That's so awesome. David could take money out, and within 2 days, it's regenerated. He's got the infinite money glitch. That's awesome. You literally got a money tree right there. What's your secret? There's a Nick Kurtz. I was thinking about doing something with like STRC because that's 11.5%. But then I also just think like, I don't know, why don't I just buy Bitcoin? Because Michael Saylor, who's the one that put together that STRC, he gives you 11.5%, but he also believes Bitcoin's going to average 30% gains on average. He's the man. Let's see what else we got. David says, just invest over the long term. That's all you got to do. I will say that, yeah, that's how everyone seems to make their money. If you're going to invest, you can't invest for short term. You're going to drive yourself crazy. Looking day to day, be like, oh, it went down. Like, what's going on? It went down. You got to have like at least 4-year time horizon or longer. I was really, really frustrated. Like a year or two ago, year and a half ago, with the bond market, I put basically like a bunch of my funds into the bonds market, and I basically just gave it to a money manager, and I was down, like I was losing money, and I told him to take me out. I told him I said I just want all my money back. I don't want to use you anymore. And then he put me into S&P 500, bunch of VOO and QQQ, and now I'm up a good bit with S&P at all-time high. So that was a nice gain over the course of the last year. I'm glad I freaking said something, because otherwise I'd probably be down even more. Yeah, bond rates are crap, says David Shee. By the way, Paul Skeens continues his perfect game with another pop-up. He's back out there, man. He's just cutting through these guys like, ooh, slap bunt attempt. Well, kind of showed it, kind of like a little Ichiro type thing, walking slap bunt, but he didn't swing. That's the worst. He can't bunt to break up a perfect game, even if it is only the 4th inning. Ground out, perfect game intact. And these are quick at-bats, too. These are like 2-pitch at-bats. All right, here we go. White Sox Tom says the TV rates are going back up. It was 2.5, now it's almost 4. I mean, that's good and bad. You're going to get more money, but also it means that your money's not, worth as much while those rates are going up. Where are you grabbing the spot? Leaf Metal is coming. That'll be a fun round. Like, what happened? Was that a foul ball? Why did you just replay that? I just saw the same play twice. Vizio is messing up. Now I'm a whole batter behind because Vizio screwing me up. Yeah, I just got to see 2 ground outs from Ketel Marte. I'm definitely going to be behind now. I'm going to probably turn my TV off so I get caught up. All right, here we go. This is going to be the Under Wraps signed jersey. The last 3 that we had, I can remember them. The last 3 have been Ted Williams, Julio Rodriguez, and Jackson Choria. We've had some great ones out of this. Let's see who the next one is going to be coming up. This has been such a nice product. Let's see if the hits continue here, everybody. Under Wraps jerseys have been freaking fantastic. The whole line has been giving us nothing but good stuff recently. And how about a number 8? Do you see the auto on this? That's the Iron Man. Cal Ripken Jr. You can see it through the bag. For the Orioles. Just another amazing hit from the Under Wraps and autographed Hall of Fame Cal Ripken Jr. jersey. Congratulations in this round number 2. That is going to be owned by, I believe it's Big Daddy, the chat is saying. So let's double check. Big Daddy Cards taking that one. Holy cow. Let's take a look at the jersey, everybody. Another crazy hit. There it is. A beautiful Cal Ripken Jr. jersey right there. And flipping it over. the number 8. I'm not going to unfold it and everything, but Cal Ripken Jr. with the authentication stickers on it and everything. Ted Williams last night, Cal Ripken Jr. tonight. What's coming up Friday night? I'll have to do this round again. Awesome stuff. So, Big Daddy getting in on the action. Missed out on the bat tonight. He's absolutely shocked right now. Congrats, man. That's a really, really awesome jersey. Really, really slick. And Big Daddy's just having a great couple minutes. He gets the jersey. His Cubs just walked it off. Just fantastic for him. And there's a card in here somewhere that tells you, I mean, everyone knows that's Cal Ripken Jr., but there it is. Cal Ripken. Another fantastic hit. Put this jersey box back in there. We'll have more of these on Friday night. 2 more nights. I'll do another round. And we'll see what the next one is out of this case. Got a bunch of juice cases here, like the Underwraps baseballs. And the jerseys are just insane. So that round's in the books. I never told you what round was coming up next, by the way, because I got distracted. So let me go ahead and tell you now. We usually give you a couple minutes to grab those spots. It is going to be, there's 3 spots left. We have Leaf Metal, and Leaf Metal's in the lead. So Leaf Metal is coming up next. It is pinned for you down below. This is a really nice product with loads and loads of autographs. Leaf Metal coming up. Every single box has had a Hall of Fame auto in it. I did a video tonight because there's been no new releases, and I wanted to open something semi-recent that's still really new. So we opened a box tonight for the Great Bambino. We hit another Hall of Fame auto, but it was a basketball player. Like, what the heck? That was a surprise. A really nice name that everyone knows if you know anything about sports. I don't even know much about basketball, but I definitely knew the Hall of Famer. So it's coming back. The Leaf Metal with 9 autographs tonight coming out of this one. And all the Hall of Fame autos, everyone that we've found from this case, they have all been on-card autos of the Hall of Famers. It was an Allen Iverson auto tonight. But here we go. Good luck, everybody. So if that would happen in a break like this, it would go to the Colorado Rockies. Or actually, you know what? That would go to the, I guess, if it was another basketball player, would that go to the non-drafted spot? Because there's a non-drafted spot there that has been absolutely loaded. Like, it had 5 autographs last night in the break. I think that round is already, or that spot was already picked up. Yeah, it was crazy. There was like 5 autos and like 3 base cards. Half the box was non-drafted last night. That's not the way it always goes. In the other box, there was only 1 card in that spot. All right, so let's go ahead and get these going. Here's all the Atlanta Braves. We'll start them off at $25. Braves first. And something just fell. Some loud crashing sound in the house. I think O'Neill Cruz was just hit by a pitch, maybe. I don't know. He's down in pain. Oh, he maybe fouled it off himself. Maybe he does that a lot. Next up, Baltimore Orioles. We'll knock them down to 25. Almost half price. They're live next. I know Cruz is shook up. Maybe he comes out of the game here. I don't know. All right, he's stepping back in. Next up, Boston Red Sox. Look for Roman Anthony's and so on. I'll just go straight half price for you on the Red Sox. And he strikes out. Psalms pick up the A's. Thank you very much. The Pirates' second baseman combined all of last year had a total of 8 home runs. Total all year of 8 home runs. That one's going to go to Aaron. Aaron picking up the Red Sox. Thank you very much. Here's the Cincinnati Reds. They've got a lot of goodness in here. It's a $45 spot, starting them at $1. The Reds looking for Chase Burns autos. We've had Johnny Bench autos come out of this already. Maybe an Ellie De La Cruz. I don't know. I don't know if he's in there or not, but that's coming up next. I got to print the list from the last round. I forgot to do that. Last round we had Patrick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Big Daddy with Braves and the Orioles. Boston Red Sox last round was Crystal. And that's going to go to Leather Faces. Leather Faces, thank you very much. All right, coming up next, let's do another one. How about we go ahead and do the Detroit Tigers looking for Kevin McGonigal autographs. I'll do it for $1 for you. Find McGonigal for $1. Patrick Haley's going to be taking the Tigers. Good get right there. Go get a McGonigal. I hope we can find one for you. Coming up next, let's do another one here. A lot of good prospect and rookies. Here's the Astros spot. I'll start them also at $1. Astros up next. I just want to see Paul Skeens get out there again. He's got a no-no going. Perfect game. And Jonathan B is going to be taking that spot. Jonathan B, thank you very much. Let's see what we can do for you. All right, next one. How about we go with the Kansas City Royals looking for Jack Caglione, Josh Hammond, their first-round draft pick. They're $1. $1 spot. Again. Terrible at bat by Brian Reynolds. Strikes out. But Paul Skeens, we're in the 5th inning. Paul Skeens has a perfect game going, by the way, everybody. Don't jinx it. I've already said it a bunch of times. All right, let's go next. Miami Marlins. This is a crazy good spot. The Marlins have Ava Arquette. He's the 7th overall pick. He's got 7 autographs in this. He's not in Bowman Draft. So I'm starting the Marlins at $1. Ava Arquette is the name that you're after. Mute the dumb commercial for the next 2 minutes. Because I know that Eric Burns commercial is about to play again. They play it every commercial break. I can't stand it. I'm just going to be sleeving cards and hopefully I don't even notice it's on. Leather Faces is going to be taking that Marlins spot. It's a really good spot. Like I said, 7th overall pick in the whole country. How about we do another one for $1? Get this filled up quickly. We'll do all the Mets for $1 right now. New York Mets for $1. Gotta be up super early tomorrow and take my daughter in to school because she's going to Gettysburg. What time is it? 10:46. We only got 2 more rounds after this, so that'll be fine. Kurtz is going to take that spot. Congrats, man. Good get right there. I'll do another one for $1 for you. How about all the Philadelphia Phillies for $1? Looking for those Gage Wood autos. And Mike Schmidt's got autos in this too. Gage Wood, their first rounder. Jared Jones pitched today. 3 innings, only 1 run, 2 strikeouts. Working his way back from Tommy John. We'll see him soon. Probably taking Bubba Chandler's spot, I would imagine. Paul Skeens is back out there. Let's check the pitch count. Paul Skeens is currently at only 44 pitches. He could do this. 5th inning at 44 pitches. Oh boy, this is going to get interesting. Next up, good get right there. Now he's missing the zone, going freaking 2-0. Freaking jinxed it. Next, Atlanta Braves are a great spot. They're $1 right now. Come on, Skeens. Right down the middle. Literally right down the middle. Center cut. I'm liking this rotation with Jared Jones in it. I'm really liking it. He could go 10 innings if he can keep throwing like 9-pitch innings, yeah. Strike 2. 97 gas. 2-2 count. I'm a little bit behind. I'm definitely a whole batter behind. I gotta turn my TV off and back on. Strikes him out. Perfect game intact. He is so good. I called off work last week to go see Paul Skeens. Took a half day, went to PNC Park. Might be doing it again if he's pitching on May 14th against the Rockies. It's another 12:35 game. We'll see. Next up, let's do another $1 spot for you. Like the $1 spots. How about pop-up? That's going to be out number 2 if it's caught. Here's the Giants. A $1 spot. San Francisco. 2 outs. That was a quick at-bat there. Just swinging like the first pitch. The changeup has the deep sink to the first game. There's just so much movement on his pitches. He's got that tough arm slot too. Like he's got a delivery lot, not unlike anybody else. Nobody else throws from that arm slot. Like it's like partially sidearm, partially it's just weird. Partially 3/4. It's really tough to pick up. Look at that release point. We're 0-2 on Gurriel right now, at least where I'm at in the game. Here's the Baltimore Orioles. We'll start them off at $1. Orioles spot. There's so much movement on his pitches tonight. There always is, but man, he's really controlling them tonight. How many undrafted cards we getting tonight? I would hope maybe a couple. But Eric Becker is supposed to be the #1 overall pick. Maybe we'll see him. We got his autograph last night. David Cheese in the lead right now. We'll see if he can hold on. That's a $50 spot. No, $40 spot on the Orioles. He's in the lead on them. He's still the favorite to win the Cy Young this year on all the odds markets. Paul Skeens is. David Cheese going to have this one. Thank you very much, David Cheese. Good luck. What else we got? I can do another one for $1. Here's all of the Texas Rangers. Starting them at $1. I think we said last night there's Nolan Ryan autos on the checklist. Also looking for Gavin Fiend, their #1 overall draft pick. And Greg is going to take that one. We're down to 5 teams left, almost ready to run it. Uh-oh, this is trouble. Error. Give him an error. Paul Skeens throws it away. Yeah, Paul Skeens, there's a little nubber in no man's land down the third base line. Paul Skeens ran in, grabbed it, fired wildly to first. Give him an error. Dang it. I think he would have had him. A good throw may have had him. But the Homer scorekeeper might want to give the hit. Next batter is going to get a hit either way, says Jello. Really? You're ahead of me. Well, that sucks. Frick. Now he's getting in a little bit of trouble. At least there's 2 outs. Yeah, there it is. Solid base hit. No hitter's gone. Shutout still intact. I mean, look, he's still under 60 pitches in the 5th inning. If he can keep it going, maybe throw a shutout. We'll see. Anyway, next one up. I'm going to do all the Blue Jays for $1. They're live right now. Look for that. I believe there's a lot of junior autos in there, aren't there? Talked about the Blue Jay spot last night a little bit. Nolan Arenado still with a little bit left in the tank, I guess. This mid-30s. Starting to slow down a little bit. And Arenado's pretty good then. 6 for 16 against Skeens. That's solid. Psalms will get that spot for super cheap. Congratulations. Next one up. Let's go with the Mariners. Got a bunch of good names on the checklist. I'll start them off at half price. Cade Anderson, the number 3 overall pick. Also, there's some legends in there like Edgar Martinez. Uh-oh. Yes, we're out of the inning. Fly out to right. Shutout intact. All right, well, we'll take that. Still got the shutout. That's all right. I'm going to turn the TV off and get back in there. Hopefully I'm caught up. Next, we've got the White Sox coming up next. Looking for Colson Montgomery, Kyle Teals, and Frank Thomas autographs. White Sox next. I'll start them off at $1 for you. And they're going to go to Daniel. Congratulations. Next, the Angels. They got a guy named Tyler Bremner, 2nd overall pick. Reggie Jackson's on the checklist as well. Maybe he's in an Angels uniform. I'm going to knock them down to half price. They're live right now. 2nd overall pick. All right. I think I heard laughter downstairs. I don't like that. They should have been a long time ago. I already told them good night. I'm going to have to go check on this. It's like 11 o'clock. And they got to be up early tomorrow for field trips. Here's the last team. It is the Nationals. You're looking for Eli Willits, number 1 overall draft pick. And I'll give you 45 seconds. We'll do a minute on them. Last team out, Eli Willis, first overall draft pick card, and then the Expos as well. I'm going to check the number right back. All right. Yeah, they're still awake down there. Both got field trips. They got to go to school early. Oh my gosh, they went for $17. That is a crazy price. That is well below what the Nationals I thought should go for. Moshe with the steal of the night. Congratulations. Let's see what we can find from this round. Arizona Diamondbacks. Let me type the list up real quick. Patrick is going to have them. David Shee with the Atlanta Braves. David Shee with the Baltimore Orioles. Aaron with the Red Sox. Cubs go to David. Chicago White Sox are going to go to Daniel. Reds are going to go to Leatherfaces. Cleveland Guardians are going to go to Sean Slabs. Rob Ann's going to have the Rockies. Detroit Tigers are going to go to Patrick. Houston Astros are going to go to Jonathan B. Beth is going to have the Royals. Beth is going to have the Angels. JJ 1974 is going to have the Dodger spot. Marlins are going to go to Leatherfaces. The Milwaukee Brewers, they're going to go to Beth. Lou Ford fan is going to have the Minnesota Twins. Curtis is going to have the Mets. New York Yankees are going to have David Shee. NPO. Nicole's going to have all the non-drafted players. We'll see who those are in a second. Psalms will have the Oakland A's. Chief will have the Phillies. Crosby's got the Bucks. San Diego Padres going to Corey Mitchum. Greg 413 has the San Francisco Giants. Seattle Mariners going to go to DD Rec. St. Louis Cardinals going to Kraken. Tim Bay Rays going to NPO. Greg is going to have the Texas Rangers. Toronto Blue Jays are going to go to Psalms. And Washington Nationals go to Mosho in this round number 5 of 7. Good luck, everybody. Send everyone a message that this one is going. And then there's only 2 rounds left. We've got Chrome Black and Museum Collection. Chrome Black is closer, so it's coming up next. You know what? I wiped out my Chrome Black. I don't have any more from that case. I got to go and open up the other case and get the next box out. Let me go grab that so it's ready. It's coming up next. All right, we got the Chrome Black box all ready for next round. This is up next. 2026 Chrome Black just came out on Wednesday last week. Let's see what we can find here. Let me get back over that Bucko game. I restarted my TV because it like froze and then was like a whole batter behind. Everybody knew what was coming up. And there were spoilers. Two rounds left after this one. Pirates in a tight one. 1-0. It sucks, Tom. Yeah, you warned me. I couldn't pass it up. $120 for a smart TV. You know, I use it enough every break watching baseball. I should just Oh, that was a quick inning. Turned it off for a second. They're already done. Paul Skeens will be coming back out. We got here a little Jackson holiday action. Turn off the dumb ad. Although that make me really hungry for Taco Bell right now. It's a Taco Bell commercial. That Crunchwrap Supreme is looking good. These mega boxes are pretty nice. I just ordered some more mega boxes to give us some more variations. Since I'm all out of Stadium Club now, I bought some Bowman Draft, another case of those. What else I buy today? I can't remember if I bought 2025 Bowman or not. Maybe Chrome Update? I think I bought a Chrome Update. Let's see what we got here. All these good 2024 rookies. Hoping for Paul Skeens, who's working on a shutout tonight. He's about ready to step back out there for the 6th inning. There's Anthony Rizzo. I thought it was a short print for a second. That was a short print. Corbin Carroll with some Christmas lights around his neck. There we go. Paul Skeens. Imanaga rookie card is in there too. Here comes the hit. Caminero. Get that one sleeved up. And Nolan Shanuel is going to be our next one. You still buy from a guy who has connections from Tops now. I don't have any. I have 0 connections now. That one guy I used to buy from actually stole like $10,000 off of me. Like I ordered a bunch of Chrome Update 2024 cases off of him, and he never delivered. In fact, I saw him selling them on eBay. I was like, wait a minute, you didn't give me my cases, but you're selling cases of these on eBay for like triple the price. I need to get my money back or file something in small claims court. It's totally dropped me. I have no connections. I just get them off Tops, and then every now and then, also one Chris helps me out. Like when there's a new release, one Chris is on there trying to get it for me, and if he's able to get any, he'll have them shipped directly to me. Like he'll pay for it, he'll put in my address, and then I'll pay him back. So we've been able to get a couple extra boxes that way. Paul Skeens back out there. Strikes at Alec Thomas. Perdomo is coming up. Not a lot of strikeouts tonight for Skeens. Only 4 in 5 1/3, but he's been dominant. All right, here we go. Leaf Metal time. No, I didn't get my money back. He still has my money. Long pop up there. O'Neal Cruz taking a terrible route again. He like went back and came in on it. At least it was up there forever, so he had plenty of time. Here we go. Yeah, I would say let him go for a shutout tonight. If he's under 100 pitches going into the 9th, you got to let him go out there, try for it. Top 5 says Ohtani's starting to get an ego. That's gonna be his downfall. What did Ohtani do that showed an ego? Ohtani's not been that good at the plate this year as compared to what he's still good, but not anything like he was last year. All right. Here we go. All the non-baseball, all the non-drafted players are going to go to NPO, by the way. There's a ground ball right at second base. 68 pitches through 6. Shutout. Working on it. This is masterful. Might be a Maddox. A Maddox, by the way, is a game where you throw less than 100 pitches. Complete game. We got Dylan Volantis, Armed and Dangerous. I haven't heard of this guy, numbered to 4. All-American. This is probably going to be for Nicole. Let's look him up. Dylan Volantis. I bet you it's non-drafted. No, he was drafted in the 20th round by the Oakland A's, but he didn't sign. So he is actually undrafted. Yeah, he was drafted out of high school and he didn't sign. So he's actually playing right now for the NCAA and Texas. So undrafted guy right there. And that goes to Nicole. NPO takes the first one. Up next, we've got Ben Hess for the Yankees. Ben Hess is going to be numbered to 8. So New York Yankees taking the second one. Then Andrew Painter coming up next for the Phillies. Andrew Painter is going to be numbered out of 1. A 1 of 1. Andrew Painter is a good player. Philadelphia Phillies will take a nice hit right there. Congrats. Always nice to get a 1 of 1, and Painter's been a big name for a while in the Philly system. Get that one top loaded up. First 1 of 1 in the box. Usually there's a few of these. And then we've got the chrome background, by the way, waiting in the wings. It's pinned down below. Up next, you can see it. It's Andrew Fisher. Andrew Fisher, number to 5. So he's a first-round pick, number 20 overall. Andrew Fisher. So it's always nice to get a first-round pick. And Andrew Fisher is going to go out to the Milwaukee Brewers. 20th overall pick. Andrew Kenneth Fisher. Connor Griffin's up right now. Steele Hall's coming up next. He's the first round draft pick by the Reds. Right there's the back. It is numbered to 5. Cincinnati Reds. We had this guy last night, Jacob Lombard. There we go. Connor Griffin laces a single to center field. Let's get a stolen base right here. Nobody out. Get that double play off the table. I think Jacob Lombard is undrafted. Jacob Lombard, 6'3", draft prospect. Yeah, he's that's going to NPO. So Nicole's going to have this one. It's numbered to 5. Jacob Lombard right there. Got a raid. Thank you very much for the raid. I really appreciate that. Hopefully you guys will go and follow them. Up next, Chris Hakopian. Never heard of him. Chris Hakopian, I haven't heard of him because he's in college somewhere. He plays for Texas A&M, DraftKings. And it is numbered to 5. So another hit for Nicole. Nicole's. There he goes. He's in there. Stolen base for Connor Griffin. He has 8 steals already. I guess, I say already, but he's been around for most of the season. Bogenpole is the next one. Who's this guy? Bogenpole's number to 2. Caden Bogenpole. Never heard of him. Caden Bogenpole was, he's in Missouri. So he's a collegiate, Missouri State, hitting 922 OPS, probably a first rounder. So that's another hit for Nicole. Now we go to the autos. Gage Wood is a first-round draft pick by the Philadelphia Phillies, and it's going to be numbered on the back to 3. So Philadelphia, congratulations. There he goes, pops it straight up. Terrible out right there. Anderson Brito coming up next. Is he Orioles? I forget. Anderson Burrito. Tampa Bay Rays, actually. So Tampa Bay Rays numbered 2/5 on the burrito. We're going to have a pitching change right now coming up. Face O'Neill Cruz. Who we got coming up next? Armed and Dangerous. Maverick Rizzi. Number 7. Maverick. I haven't heard of him. Got to check some of these guys. Maverick Rizzi. No results. And that would be because Maverick Rizzi plays for Louisiana State. So another hit for Nicole. Another non-drafted spot right there. LSU says, yep, DD Rec. You're right. Nicole is racking them up. Autograph for you. You'll write your name on that one. All right, next up we've got a Luke Holman on the pink. Luke Holman is going to be a Cincinnati Red right there. So Cincinnati Reds will take this one. And number 6. How's he been doing in the minors? Let's look him up. Luke Holman. Actually, you know what? He's in A-ball, and he's got a 1.00 ERA. That's pretty good. Hasn't pitched this year, though. It's a small sample size, though, in A-ball. So Cincinnati, congratulations. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, this next one looks pretty nice. Kind of reminds me of like a, what is it? Was that 91 Leaf design? Like the rookie insert, whatever it was. We've got Maddox Maloney. Good baseball name right there. Think about it. Maddox Maloney, you probably not heard of him because he's playing at Oregon State. Another one for Nicole. On the back, number 5. So 1991 style Leaf rookie card going to Nicole. These guys that are undrafted probably will be first-round picks in the upcoming draft. Nicole killing it with that spot right now. Absolutely dominating. Here comes the next one. Cash Mayfield for the Padres. And it's going to be number 4. So San Diego, congrats. I want to see what this last card is going to be. San Diego Padres taking that one. Next up. Well, there's only 2 autos so far. I mean, there's still 7 autos for everybody else. That's way more than like the usual box. You know what I mean? There was the first box. We only had 1 card for the non-drafted spot. Nicole's just killing it. Next up, Steel Hall. First round draft pick by the Reds right there. That's a nice hit. Cincinnati Reds. And the biggest card to be on the bottom, by the way, it's number 4. And also about these boxes, another thing I like about it, I like that there's a Hall of Fame auto in every one. So we're about at that Hall of Fame auto. I'm going to go ahead and take and put the Steel Hall down to cover it up. How about Tyler Bremner? That's the 2nd overall pick in the whole draft. The Angels are going to get it. It's numbered to 10. Another nice one. Los Angeles Angels. And now here we go. It's the Hall of Fame spot coming up. Plate to plate. Man, Connor Griffin out at the dish. And here we go. It is going to be Bill Mazeroski on card auto. How about this? Man, Bill Mazeroski just recently passed away, too, right before the season started. And we get an on-card auto right here for the Pirates spot. Crosby's going to love that one. Crosby loves the Bucks. He's probably watching right now. And that's an awesome card right there. Bill Mazeroski always really, preach. You got to sign your cards really, really nice. It's number 2 of 42. Awesome looking card right there. Bill Mazeroski going to the Buccos spot. Congrats, man. Another Hall of Fame auto. Every single box we have had has had a Hall of Fame autograph, and they've all been on card. Alrighty, so that one's in the books. 9 total autographs. And we're moving on to the next round. It's Chrome Black coming at you. Here it is. The Chrome Black box. If you'd like to grab any of those spots, we'll be running them off here in a second. Getting it filled up and watching Paul Skeens hopefully continue to dominate. As the Pirates are trying to get him a little insurance. Alrighty, so Chrome Black. Let's see what we got. Let's go ahead and get this one filled. Here are all the Cleveland Guardians. I'll start them off at $1. Dollar spot right now. And they call me James. Is going to be taking that one. Thank you very much. We'll give you another one for $1. Here's all the Rockies. Start them at $1 right now. I know Cruz almost gets picked off first base. Got 2 more rounds. This one and 1 more before we wrap things up. Plug my computer in. I got low battery. Wow, Rockies. They're still going. Someone's going to get a crazy deal on them. Cruz with 12 steals. It'll be a pretty good race for the team lead. He's got 12. Connor Griffith's got 8. Leatherface is going to take the Rocky spot for still just $7. Crazy good price there. Next up, here are all the Marlins. I'll knock the Marlins down to $10. They're going live right now. Let's see. Paul Skeens coming back out, working on a Maddox and a shutout. Johnny Langston's going to take that spot. Johnny, thank you very much. Up next, here you go with the Minnesota Twins. We'll knock them down to $15 and start them there. And they're going next. And the Minnesota Twins are picked up by Older by the second. Thank you very much. We got another good one here. The Padres for 15. Knocking them down to 15. San Diego coming next. And then we've got Museum Collection to wrap up the night.
In Pittsburgh, we know what it takes to win. Whether it's football, baseball, or even life, having the right game plan makes all the difference. And when it comes to Medicare, the same rule applies. There are dozens of Medicare plans available. Choosing the wrong one costs you thousands of unnecessary healthcare expenses.
Next up, St. Louis Cardinals. I'll knock them down to $19. They're going live right now. Dave says, do you think that a majority of the hits go to a slot that is less than the remainder of the slots? So it's a new product. So I think what you're saying is you got to increase the prices of the non-drafted spot and maybe knock down a couple of the other ones, a couple cakes. I can see that. I mean, like the first box, though, had literally 1 card to go to that spot. So still learning about leaf metal. They had 2 autographs in that last round. Could always increase the price a little bit. And when I do that, if I ever alter a break, if I increase the price $30, then I take $30 away from other teams, is what I usually do. Legnauer is going to have this spot. Thank you very much. How about all the Rays coming up next? Starting off at 15 bucks. That slot should be over 200. Well, you know what? We'll increase it and knock down, like, for example, what I'll do when I adjust the prices, I have no idea how the Eli Willett spot sold for like $17. So that price that was originally 79 because Willett's the first round draft pick, I'll probably just take $30 off that spot, and then the undrafted spot up $30. That's the way we toggle it. If you're going to add some on here, then you should take a little away there. You know what I mean? Older by the second with the Brewers. Thank you very much. Next up, Blue Jays. Knocking them down to under 20 bucks. Brewers are live right now, and Belsky's back out there. Quick out. He's still rolling. That one's sold. Thank you very much. Next up, here's the Yankee spot. Knocking them down to under 70. New York Yankees spot up for grabs next. Oh, 2 count real quick on Adrian Del Castillo, their cleanup hitter. Their cleanup hitter has a 217 average with 3 home runs and a 638 OPS. Go figure. And They Call Me Jams is going to have that one. Thank you very much. Next up, here are all of the Reds looking for Chase Burns, Ellie De La Cruz, etc. We'll knock them down to 39. Next one up, we've got the Baltimore Orioles. They're a $35 spot. Looking for Eddie Murray and stuff. We'll knock them down to $1. David G says, felt like I was ripped off. David, what do you want me to do to make it right? How about I got an offer for you? I don't want you to feel like you're ripped off. I mean, like I said, first box had 1 card for the non-drafted spot. That one had, I think it was 6 cards, 2 autographs. How about I give you the next box? How about you get the non-drafted spot for the same price? Instead of me, like you said, make that spot 200. Why don't you take him in the next round for the same price that I charged Nicole? 39 bucks. Would that be good? I'd be willing to do that. Next up, we've got the Padres coming up next. I'll start them at $1 right now. And Alan is going to have the Padres spot. Thank you very much. Got a couple teams left. How about we do all the Astros? Look for Bryce Matthews, etc. I'll start them off at $1. Good luck. DD Rec is going to have the Houston Astros. Thanks, man. Let's see what else we got. The Cincinnati Reds coming up next. We'll knock them down to $39. You know what? We'll start them off at $1. $60 spot for $1. Yeah, so next time we'll give you the non-drafted spot. I'll actually not even list them, and then you can just go ahead and take them. I'll list it under some secret code name like 1990 Fleer Pack, and we'll have a wink, wink, nod, nod that is actually going to be something that's not a 90 Fleer Pack, but it's going to be the non-drafted spot. You know what I mean? And then if somebody like tries to steal it from you, they'll actually get a 90 Fleer Pack. That one's going to go to Michael, and then we got the national spot. Here we go. Live right now at $1. We got Jello taking the national spot. Good luck, and we're all sold out. Let's see. We're going to read all these off, and then we got one final round. This museum collection where the chat picks the box, and it seems like every time you pick the good one. I don't know how you do it, but we'll see if you can do it again. Let me read these off. Next, last round of the night, we have J Mart taking the Arizona Diamondbacks. Nate Rips with the Atlanta Braves. Baltimore Orioles are going to Jeff T. Good to see Jeff in here. We got Jeff Finn with the Boston Red Sox. David Shee's got his Cubbies. We got the White Sox going to They Call Me Jams. Cincinnati Reds are going to Michael. We got the Cleveland Guardians going to They Call Me Jams. Then we've got the Colorado Rockies. They're going to Leatherfaces. Detroit Tigers are going to Patrick. We got the Houston Astros going to DD Rec. The Kansas City Royals, they're going to go out to Older by the Second. It's been a while. Yeah, good to see you back. Hope you're doing well and enjoying this 2026 baseball season. Psalms with the Angels. Jade Finn's going to have the Dodgers. Miami Marlins are going to go out to Johnny. Milwaukee Brewers going to David Shee. We've got the Minnesota Twins to Older by the Second. New York Mets are going to go to Sir Penguin. New York Yankees will go to They Call Me Jams. We got the Oakland A's going to Martin. Philadelphia Phillies will go to South Jersey. Pittsburgh Pirates to Older by the Second. San Diego Padres going to Allen. Jello Thief is going to have the San Francisco Giants. Martin has the Seattle Mariners. St. Louis Cardinals are going to go to Legnauer. Tampa Bay Rays going to Greg. Got the Texas Rangers going to Zebix. The Toronto Blue Jays are going to go to Patrick. And the Washington Nationals go to Jello Thief. Print this list. And then we got, after this, final round of the night with Museum Collection. Coming up. I'll pin it for you. There it is. That's the last round. It's a school night, so I got to be up all early. Otherwise, I would, maybe try to get a couple more rounds in there for you, but not tonight. Let's see what we can. Nicole says, I buy into breaks almost every night. Sometimes I'll get like 1 or 2 cards in some of these breaks. It's just Nicole's night tonight. Here we go. Let's know when you have no class. Yeah, I think last day with class is May 28th, I think. And then my last day at work is June 1st. And then I'm done. Here's our Chrome Black. You know what? I probably should do the bonus boxes first, which is 3 random blaster boxes. So let me pull these out just so we clear the space. I went right to the good stuff. There's your Chrome Black right there. It'll stay there. I'll get that box out of the way. And then let's start off with the support boxes first, which is some random blaster boxes. It says to give you 3 of them. And I'm going to run downstairs because all I have up here is 2021 Heritage High Number. And I don't know if you want 3 of those boxes in there. Let me get you some good stuff. I'll be right back with a little bit of variety. This game is moving along. Polsky's coming back out for the 8th inning. Yeah, I did 2025 update, 2025 Chrome update, and then figured why not 2024 Big League. You find that Jabs card in there. I do have some 2020, but not many of those left. The main box there is that Topps Chrome Black. Alrighty, good luck everybody. You'll see maybe some Dominguez, LED La Cruz, Yamamoto rookies in here. Maybe an autograph if we're lucky. Here's our first blaster. Nico Horner's on the top, the Cubbies. Judge family card would be awesome. Yes, indeed. Numbered Bobby Miller on the black foil. You don't see a lot of numbered stuff all the time. Bobby Witt Jr. right there. Did you want to buy that spot right now, David, so you're locked in to the non-baseball card spot? Did you want to get it for Friday night? I could lock you in right now because then otherwise people are going to be like, wait a minute, why did he get it? Like, and I don't. Come Friday. You know what I mean? So I can get you locked in right now so that we don't have to. And then when I listen, I just won't even list the spot. And then that way, everything's hopefully solid. Unfortunately, nothing there. Yeah, I'll get you set up right now so that you have it. That way you're locked in. I'm going to go ahead and just add it. Create a temporary listing. Sports cards, baseball singles, David Shee's spot for Friday. And it's a $39 spot because that's that price. Lock you in. And then after that, I'll like you said, I need to move it up to like 200. And then hopefully everyone's happy. That's what we want. Just everyone just to be happy and have fun with some baseball cards. There you go. It's running right now for you, David. Next up, we'll go with the update. Yeah, Skeen's back out there, 8th inning. Unfortunately, I think you missed your spot. I just ran it for you. You have to buy it. That way I don't have to run it on. I'll run it again for you. He probably was watching Paul Skeens. There it goes again. And I think maybe we have a miscommunication. I don't know. Maybe he stepped away. There's the Hawk. Says, is it my stream or has it been slow lately trying to fill a 15 hanger break? Sometimes when it's slow, you just got to go and sell them off $1. And if you lose a little bit, you lose a little bit. Yeah, it's, I don't know. Maybe can you do a random team break? Let's see what we got here. I remember, I'll tell you this. I did a hanger break of update 2024 update, and I think I lost a couple $100 on that break. Like, I think I lost like $400, something like that. I ended up just eating all the spots, just taking them all. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna take them all. I took half the break, so I don't know. Maybe hanger boxes in a break do not go well. I probably will never do a hanger box break again after that. Yeah, like the Paul Skeen spot sold the Pirates and a couple other good 2024 spots, but then all the other teams were just there, and I just took them all. Chase Dollander, and it was like the end of the night. I don't ever want to like have to like hold a break hostage, or you know what I mean. Like just get right to it as fast as we can. Just rip as much as we can get. Paul Skeens. Here we go. We have an autograph in a blaster box. When does this ever happen? Michael Mercado, Phillies auto from a blaster box. You know what? I don't know if I've ever even seen that before. I can't remember last time I pulled an autograph from a blaster box. It's so rare that people thought that they didn't even exist. You could only get them out of hobby boxes. A blaster box autograph. Super, super rare. Man, this is gonna be pretty crazy if Skeens goes back out there for the ninth. 92 pitches, 2 outs in the 8th. I feel like you got to send him back out there. Let him get the shutout. He's just come on. Let's 2 more pitches, get out of there, and then get back out there for the ninth. Chrome update up next. Paul Skeens has 93 pitches, 7 2/3, about to be 8 innings if you can get this batter. Come on, Skeens, don't lose him. Freddie Williams auto from Alan Gitter. That's nice. Here we go. This and then Chrome Black. He's about to lose him. 3-1. If he loses this batter, he probably doesn't. He's probably not going to throw a shutout. I don't think. He's up to 95 pitches. This is 96. Get some help with a swing and a foul pop out of play. I don't think he goes back out there for the ninth now. I think he finishes this, and that might be it. We'll see what happens. It's a 1-0 game. Braxton Ashcraft, he's been great for the Pirates. I know how the Pirates do though. They handle him with kid gloves. Yes. Struck him out. He looks so mad right now. Bolsky is walking off the mound. Oh boy, does he go back out for the ninth with a shutout? Mike Trout got the Chrome back now. Brady House, purple to 75. Come on, Pirates, get a little bit of insurance. 1 freaking run. Let's do better than that. Nice Brady House. Noah Schultz, the White Sox good pitching prospect, got rocked today, really. one of my teacher friends has him on his fantasy teams. He's probably going to be in a bad mood tomorrow now. There's Randy Rosarena, number 50. And Giancarlo. Here we go. The big hit of this round is right here, right now. Hopefully it's a big name. Let's go ahead and reveal that autograph. It looks like it says Pie Pit. It's all slammed over on the right-hand side. Any idea who Pie Pit is? I don't know. Is that even a P? Looks like it. The chat is flabbergasted and just befuddled. Ross says it's Ryan Ritter. He's right. Wow. Ross, give yourself a big pat on the back. Can't believe you got that. Ryan Ritter rookie. How did you know that? You must have seen that. You must have seen this one before from a break. That is going to go to the Colorado Rockies. Ryan Ritter. The Rockies are like a $10 spot. Leather faces. Usually the cheapest spot. The Rockies, Marlins, and they get an autograph right there out of chrome black. Ross is on another level. He is good. And now we're in our final round of the night. Ross also usually tells you where the good box is. We'll see. We're going to pick the box for Museum Collection. The final round of the night. We're also going to stay here and watch and see if Paul Skeens gets to go back out for the 9th inning. Let's see. What are they doing in the dugout? Oh, he's done. He's getting hugs. Yeah, I figured once he got close to 100 pitches, he was like, what did he finish? 98 pitches. Man, this is going to be brutal because the Pirates bullpen is kind of iffy. I'm nervous about this. So Skeens is looking like he's done. You get those hugs, that usually means it's the end of your night. Get him some runs. Because what happens is if Dennis Santana comes in and lets up one freaking run, then, well, Skeens gets a no decision. And all that work for a win is out the window. All right, from a new case of still a couple boxes left there from last time, too. But you just got the heavy box, so let's get some more boxes in there and get you another chance for a heavy box. By the way, David, you never grabbed your spot for Friday. Did you still want it? I'll put it there for you. 20 more seconds on that one. It's running at the bottom of your screen. And I'll put a poll up. Choose the box. It's running at the bottom right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. One's on the left. And David Shee's going to get his spot here. He'll be locked in for Friday. I'll probably list the spot for like some crazy amount of money so people know that you purchased it already. So they know that it's there. Ross says, hey, everybody, go for box 4. We'll see if you listen to him or not. So David Shee's got that spot locked in for Friday night. And we've got a bunch of spots here. Let's just start running them off. There's a 2021 Bowman box in this. Let's grab that. A Bowman Mega Box. I found this down in the utility room when I was down there. So I figured let's bring it up. There goes the Diamondbacks right now. A Mega Box right there. D-backs are running. There's also a random blaster box as well. I'll have to run and go grab one of those. Keep all my blasters downstairs and get you something good. Last round of the night. It's good because I'm starting to yawn a little bit. Usually about midnight is where I run out of gas. We're just about there. 15 minutes to midnight. Connor Griffin's up right now. Just missed one. That one's going to be sold. Thank you very much. Next up, here's all the Cincinnati Reds in Museum Collection. It's live for $1. And that one's going to go to Martin. Thanks, Martin. Good luck with the Reds. Coming up next, how about we do all the Guardians next? Starting about $1. Jeff's still going to at like 15 in the morning. We're going to be here till probably a little after midnight. Sell these spots real quick. I'll still be up sorting cards. David is going to take the Guardians. Thanks, David. How about we do another one? Here's the Colorado Rockies. They got Larry Walker autos. They've got Todd Helton autos. Zach Bean autos. They're going live for $1. Jeff Powell just grabbed his Yankees. Thanks, man. And that one's going to go. The Rocky spot's gone. Thank you very much. Rocky spot going out to Greg. Thanks, Greg. Up next, how about we run off all the Marlins? They're going for $1. There's also a jersey that we'll do at the end of the night. Man, nobody wants box 1 at all. So much hatred for box 1. 0 votes. That's almost tough to do. There we go. Pirates bringing their closer, Gregory Soto. He's been a little shaky the past couple weeks. I didn't give him a run last night. He says, "You got my Dodgers?" We're gonna read them all up in a second, but yeah, I see you got them. Thank you very much. Patrick just picked up the Marlins. We'll read off all the teams here once they're all sold out. Next up, we got all the Rays. Starting them off at $1. Dave says, "Hope you don't think I'm a difficult customer." Not at all, man. I enjoy everybody here, and we've had some good success. We got the Rays coming up next. Yeah, that's okay, no problem. I just want everyone to be cool, and if you feel like if something wasn't cool, gotta get it fixed for you. Here's the Blue Jays coming next. Start them off at $1. They're live right now. I gotta grab that blaster box still. I'm gonna give you an archives blaster box from 2025. It's the last one I got. And it looks like it's a tie between box 3 and 4 for those of you that are voting for which box you want to get into. We still got a little bit of time before we choose for sure because there's still 10 or 11 teams left. There goes the Blue Jays. Good luck. Next, here's all the San Diego Padres. We'll knock them down, start them at 15 half price. And here's the Buccos trying to get a win for Paul Skeens. Gregory Soto is going to get this save opportunity. Here we go. This is where I get real mad all the time. Paul Skeens pitches a masterpiece. Bullpen comes in and blows it. And then Paul Skeens gets a no decision. Here we go. Get ready for a meltdown. I hope not, though. David Sepp is going to take the Padres. Thank you very much. And next up, we've got the San Francisco Giants, knocking them down to just $25. We'll start there. And we'll see who takes them. Sorting out round number 2. I got 2 rounds sorted so far. 1 and 3. There we go. Strikeout. Good start. Lewis taking the Giant spot. Thanks, man. Next, we got the Bucko spot. Looking for Skeens in there. Knocking them down to under 50. Mystery says, I found a channel today that unlocked a massive idea for me. Very nice. Doing some research, huh? Some inspiration. Sometimes the best ideas come from you guys. The whole reason I started doing breaks, somebody suggested to me, they're like, you know what? You could actually open a case or boxes and then everyone just buys a team. That was back before. There was people doing it, but it was not a lot. It was very, very rare. It wasn't mainstream at all. Way back in the early days of YouTube. Martin's going to have the Pirate spot. Good luck, Martin. Royals coming up next. Starting them off at $29 down there. Mystery Pack says it was nobody cards, but he had info about them like you do. So what was he saying? Like, here's a Josh Donaldson rookie card. He was the MVP in 2015, known as the bringer of rain and all kinds of random. He was selling Bruce Sutter cards. That's, I mean, if he was getting some money for Bruce Sutter, he was doing quite well for himself. Bruce Sutter, to me, is like a 10-cent box card. I mean, I think everyone knows that. Bruce Sutter, a Hall of Famer, but you can go to a card show with a 10-cent box and you probably, pick 100 of those out. Oh, here we freaking go. Tying run aboard with 1 out. Here we go. I hate walks. Here's the Astros, knocking them down into the 20s. All we got to do is get 2 outs and get Paul Skeens a win. He'll be 5-2. Come on, throw some strikes. And P.O. is going to have the Houston Astros. Thank you very much. Next up, Tigers. Only a few teams left. Oh, that was a ball. He gets saved and popped up. 2 outs. Half price on the Tigers. 2 down. Here we go. We got Patrick Haley grabbing the Tigers for half price. That's a good get right there. Corbin Carroll took a daddy hack and fell down swinging. The Baltimore Orioles knocking them down to $29. They're live right now. There we go. Right at first base, just steps on the bag. Paul Skeens gets his win. 1-0 shutout. That's our second 1-0 shutout in like 4 days. We did that against the Reds on Sunday. Nate Rips is going to have it. Boston Red Sox knocking them down to $45. A lot of good names on the checklist for the Red Sox. They're live right now. Marcelo Meyer rookie cards. Christian Campbell rookie cards. And then all their historical guys like Big Papi, Pedro Martinez, and all those guys. Mystery Pack says, as my disease progresses, near the end, I will make sure to post all the one-on-ones I have and the rest, tons of autos, and promise never to sell. And do you have a terminal disease? I really hope not. You do. How much time do you have? Here's the Washington Nationals coming up next. 35. Sometimes you can get a prognosis like that, and you'll have a lot of time, and hopefully, technology can get caught up, and everything will be all right. We've one of our moderators had a terminal disease. I don't know if you ever got to get to know Timmy Tea Time. He was a long time. I don't think he was my first moderator. Yeah, he was. He had like liver cancer, and he was around from the very beginning, and he just passed away last year. He was a YouTube guy, and he also was a local guy too. Lived the next town over. Here's all the Atlanta Braves. It's a big spot. We'll do it at $1. Yeah, we'll definitely everyone keep Mystery Pack in their prayers as well. Along with James, who was a 10-year-old that came in earlier and said that he's dealing with cancer. So you got a lot of people that have your back around here. And you won't be forgotten. We've had people. I really hope that you're here for a long, long time and everything's fine. But we've had people that we get to know them and then they pass on. We had Nick Lapalombara, who was in all of our streams for the longest time. He suddenly tragically passed away. And then, of course, Timmy Tea Time. There's the Miz taking that spot. Congrats. Next, we've got the Red Sox. It's a $65 spot. I'm going to do them for $1. Whoop, don't buy it. I tried to take out the 65 and knock it down to $1, but it went to 651. I'll fix it. Now I'll fix it down to $1. Zach Greinke, will talk about Greinke in the chat. He'll probably be a Hall of Famer. He was good. He was a weirdo, though. Greg, take the Boston Red. Wow, just $22. That's a really good pickup for you. Here's the Washington Nationals. I can do them for $27. It's about half price, less than half price. Weirdo was Madison Bumgarner. He lost it quick when he went to Arizona. He was just terrible. That looked like a terrible contract. Mad Bum, we actually drove through his town in like North Carolina. It's like, this is the home of Madison Bumgarner. There's a literal sign on the highway. So he's a big deal, wherever he's from. I can't remember the name of the little town. All right, that one's going to be sold. Here's the last spot of the night. It's the Oakland Athletics. Good luck, everybody. We'll run off the A's right now. We'll start them off at half price, and good luck. And it looks like box number 3 has won again. 19 votes to 17. Box number 1 had not a lot of support. It had 1 vote. Box number 2. Box number 5, no support. I'll tell you, one of those boxes I took away felt exceptionally heavy. This one that you picked feels pretty standard. So box number 3. You never know. Center boxes can be good. So good luck, everybody. Final round of the night. I'll read off all the names, and then we'll get into it. J-Mart is going to have the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Atlanta Braves go to E. Mizzy. Baltimore Orioles going to go to Nate Rips. Boston Red Sox are going to go to Greg. David Shee's going to have the Chicago Cubs, and he's got the White Sox as well. Cincinnati's going to go to Martin. We've got the Cleveland Guardians going to David. We've got the Colorado Rockies going to Greg. Patrick Haley is going to go to the Detroit Tigers. NPO with the Houston Astros. Royals are going to go to Jeff. Angels will go to Psalms. E. Mizzy is going to take the Dodgers spot. We've got Patrick Haley with the Miami Marlins. Older by the second, Milwaukee Brewers. Nate Rips with the Minnesota Twins. We got Greg with the Mets. Yankees are going to go to Jeff Powell. Oakland A's going to Martin. We've got the Philadelphia Phillies going to Michael. We've got the Pittsburgh Pirates going to Martin. San Diego Padres are going to go to David. San Francisco Giants to Lewis. Mariners going out to Big Daddy. St. Louis Cardinals going to Kraken Kenny. Jay Finn is going to take the Tampa Bay Rays. Leatherfaces with the Rangers. Toronto Blue Jays going to Patrick. And we got Jeff Solis taking the Washington Nationals. So this is the final round of the night here at midnight. Just a little bit after. Not that many rounds tonight since we started later. And here we go. Which box of these 3 is going to be the best? Well, it's not even close. It's going to be a museum collection, right? But you never know. I got to see what Paul Skeen's ERA is down to now. It started off at like 3.18. It's got to be down in the 2s. I'm guessing like 2.68 is my guess. Here's the box. 2.36. Man, did that drop. He's back. 2.36 ERA. Paul Skeens is... He's lining himself up again to start another All-Star game. Awesome stuff. Just absolutely lights out. Let's start with the mega box. Had kind of a rough start against the Cardinals last time out. I think it was 3 runs in 5 innings. You take out that New York start with 5 runs in less than an inning, and his ERA is probably like 1.3 something. In fact, I know that I'm going to be doing that at some point. Here we go. This is a mega box. 2021 Bowman. There's a Geraldo Perdomo in there. That's still a prospect card. His rookie card wouldn't come till update in 2021. There's Scooball's rookie card. Second time seeing that one today. We also had a couple 2021 Bowman packs in the 50 hobby pack round and pulled that one. Bobby Witt prospect card is in there. Here comes the good stuff. This is what you always want to look for. This is what everyone likes in the mega boxes. It's the Mojos. Nolan Jones, Vito Brujan. There's Dominguez. If you're going to get any numbered stuff, any color, any autos, it would be in this section. Unfortunately, we get nothing in there. A Dominguez prospect card, I guess. I mean, let's get that sleeved up, I guess. Next up, we'll do the archives box. And then wrapping things up with the final one. Looking at the career WAR for younger players, I got to get a Juan Soto rookie card, says Jake. Yeah, his WAR is already Hall of Fame like worthy. Like you look at Dave Parker's WAR. Dave Parker and Juan Soto have similar WARs. Like Dave Parker, his career WAR was around 40. Juan Soto's WAR is 43. Dave Parker, who's a Hall of Famer, his career WAR was 40.1. So already Juan Soto has a better WAR than a fellow right fielder Hall of Famer. He's probably already a Hall of Famer, honestly. Juan Soto. And supposedly, and I don't know if he's actually 27 years old. Like, Juan Soto could conceivably be a 100 WAR player in his career if he can continue to play into his 30s and be successful. He's only 27 years old, and his WAR is already eclipsing Hall of Famers like Dave Parker. He probably won't win an MVP with Ohtani in the NL. Yeah, Ohtani just, you look at the odds for it, like there's no one even close. Juan Soto is going to absolutely have to just go on a tear. He did go on a tear last year. Remember, he wasn't even an All-Star last year. And he finished, second or third in the NL MVP voting? The one thing he started to do last year I thought was really cool. He started stealing bases left and right. He had 38 steals last year. This year he has 1. That's like he just wanted to lead the league in the steals. And he had a career high of 43 home runs last year. I think Soto will catch fire. He is good. I mean, $765 million. He better be putting up big numbers. There's not that many WAR players that go over 100. Barry Bonds is way over 100 at 162. Babe Ruth way over 100. How many career WAR leaders are over 100? You might be wondering, because that's what I'm wondering right now. And the answer is there's 32 career players that have gone over 100. Taking a look at recent players, Ricky Henderson, 111 WAR. Alex Rodriguez, 117 WAR. Roger Clemens, 139 WAR. Barry Bonds, like I said, was 162. Other recent players, Mike Schmidt was 106. Greg Maddux was 106. Albert Pujols was 101. Randy Johnson was 101. And Cal Ripken Jr. just missed it at 95. The all-time record for WAR, wins above replacement, which is a nice, easy stat to compare players across eras. Babe Ruth with 182. Second place all-time was Walter Johnson, 168. Interesting. Where does Ohtani stand on this list? You got to figure if he can continue to pitch, he might get there. Now, Mike Trout has a good shot at getting there. He's at 89 already. Mike Trout, maybe an all-timer. Aaron Judge is at 64. He might get there. Aaron Judge usually can pop off a 10 WAR season anytime. We'll see. Mike Trout doesn't play much defense, doesn't run, so all he can really do is hit. That's going to really hurt him a little bit. Trout has a huge chance. We'll see. I hope he gets there. Hope he doesn't fall off. I remember a commercial. Does anybody remember the Ken Griffey Jr. commercial where they're like, yeah, it's Ken Griffey Jr. His career batting average is 301. And then Ken Griffey Jr. is like, excuse me, it's 302. Does anyone remember that commercial? And I remember that batting average all the time. And then I slowly watched as his batting average fell underneath 302. It ended up at 284 because in the end, he had some, like, if you look, his last years of batting averages, 247, 253, 301, 252, 277, 249, 245, 260, 214, 184. So, yeah, that was probably in the mid to late 90s. I remember that commercial like yesterday. Ken Griffey Jr. That's tough to hit over 300, especially nowadays. Here we go, last box. Man, Ken Griffey Jr., when he was playing, I think we all thought that he had a good shot of being the all-time home run king. 630 home runs is nothing to, sneeze at. But there's a bunch of years where he had injuries, and he got totals of like 8, 13, 18, 15, 20. I mean, add on another 20 to 30 home runs on some of those years, and he's probably right there. All right. Here we go. This is going to be a standard box with 3 base cards, but hopefully a really big hit. There's Pete Rose. On the backside, we've got David Ortiz, number 2. 99. Yeah, Mattingly just had that bad back. He probably lost like 5 years of his career because of it. Ricky Henderson is numbered to 249. Relic, it's going to be Bryce Harper, number 299. I think Bryce Harper's a future Hall of Famer, no doubt about it in my mind. Philadelphia Phillies take that hit. Congrats. And now the autographs. First one, it's going to be Angel Martinez. Good old Blimpy right there. He always draws a Zeppelin or a blimp around his signature. Going to the Cleveland Guardians, and we need this last auto to be a good one for this to be a good box. It is going to be a Hall of Famer, Edgar Martinez, numbered to 50. So congratulations to Big Daddy taking the final hit of the night with the Edgar. That's all we have for tonight. It's pretty late. I got to finish sorting all these cards and then get a few hours of sleep before going to school tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening. The show will continue on over on YouTube for another couple minutes as I will go ahead and give away those jerseys like I always do. So if you're on Whatnot, we'll go see you later, Mystery Pack. Thanks for being in here again. And let's go ahead and get it. Burrito auto from last week. I don't know. It's long gone. Was it supposed to be yours? If it was yours, just send me a message and I can always buy it for you. But yeah, I always call them out. So just stop me in the stream and be like, hey, wait a minute. That way that something like that doesn't happen. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and help out. This guy's doing baseball cards. His name's Arbitrage New York. He's got one viewer. Let's help him out. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back over on YouTube in a second. If you want to go over to the YouTube and see who wins the jerseys, you can. Otherwise, check out Arbitrage New York. He's got one viewer. We'll help him out. Thanks for watching, and good night, everybody. All right, that music playing there. All right, so let's go ahead and give away all these jerseys. In this round, there's 7 rounds that we have here to give away of jerseys, worth of jerseys. Just extra bonuses, some extra freebies for participating. I got the list here. It's just taking a while to load. I always list these all on Patreon along with the link to the show. So, first round, we got Yadier Molina. Yachty. Second round, we're going to give away a Cal Ripken Jr. White. Third round, it's going to be a Hideo Nomo. Peter says, when I got back here in 2016, it was suggested by YouTube. What, my YouTube channel? That's 2016 is when we started. We got Ohtani, World Baseball Classic. It's a black World Baseball Classic jersey because I also got white, so specify. Vlad Jr., I got the red jerseys. We got Ellie De La Cruz, and we've got number 7 going to, whoever gets that, it's going to get a Paul Skeens, large size jersey. All right, so the way this works, I bring up a randomizer. It's just called random.org. I take all 30 teams and I toss them in there, and then we randomize it. And if your team comes out on top for each round, you get that jersey. So it goes pretty quick. Let me get this set up. There's my list of 30 teams. Good luck, everybody. First round. You can see it over on the right-hand side. The randomizer. First round going, it's a Yadier Molina. It's going to go to the Mets. And that one's going to go to David Shee, taking the first one. So, David, I don't know if you're watching right now over on YouTube, but congratulations. You got a free jersey. Yadier Molina is a good one. Next one, round number 2, going to be Cal Ripken Jr. white jersey, and that's going to go to the Colorado Rockies spot. That one is going to be for JJ 1974. Congrats. Next, Hideo Nomo, Dodgers jersey in round number 3. That one will go to the White Sox, and that one is going to be for the great Bambino. Greg taking another one. I got to find out how many jerseys he has because he's up there. He might be getting close to 50. Next, we've got the Ohtani going to the San Francisco Giants in round number 4. That's going to Greg 413. Congrats, Greg. Next up, next round, Vlad Jr. on number 5. It's going to go to the Toronto Blue Jays. That's fitting. Vlad Jr. to the Blue Jays spot. That's going to Psalms. Then we've got the Ellie De La Cruz jersey. Ellie De La Cruz. Round number 6 goes to the Houston Astros. Houston's for DD Rec. And we've got the Paul Skeens jersey, size large. It is going to go to the Houston Astros as well in round number 7, and that is for NPO. So, Nicole, congratulations. That's all we have for you tonight. Like I said, I got a bunch of stuff to work on. Got to sort all these cards out. Also got to get up at 5:30 in the morning and go to school. So thanks for watching, and I will see you back here. We got a regular YouTube video tomorrow, and then we'll be live again on Friday night. Thanks for watching, and see you Friday. Good night, everybody.